Hey, buddies.
Rabbit.
Screw the rabbit.
Barn burner presentation of Bet365 hockey fans. Check out Bet365's 3-goal early payout. Your team goes up by 3. You get paid. It's that simple. Download the app today. You must be 19 years of age or older. Please play responsibly. Super chat. If you're in live as we do this deal and you put some money down with your comment, we're going to talk about you on the show, and we're going to get the money to the Sens of Calgary. I was wondering, just reading that, the 3-goal early payout. Can you be on the other side if your team goes down by 3, or do you have to be?
I don't believe so. I think that's opposite, because if you
kind
chose the team that
you got to pick the winner. You can't pick the loser. But if you know the loser, then just pick the other side.
Yeah.
So, for example, the Avs are wearing the Nordiques jerseys tonight at home.
Beautiful.
And it's the Canucks coming in. So you might be paid out by like halfway through the first.
Yeah, it could be a good night.
That's beautiful. I love those.
And again, it doesn't. You don't get more than you ordinarily would. You get it quicker.
Well, and here's the thing: these crazy comebacks, no lead save.
Yeah, you don't need to. You
could jump on the other side, go Canucks plus 2.5 at that point.
Do whatever you want.
Let's go.
Bet365. They're not here to judge you. They're not here to do all that. They just be responsible.
Here's your money quicker. Thank you.
McLeod Law Studios are alive and buzzing today on the 1st of April. And I'll tell you, I was at home this morning. I was looking around, and April 1st, it dawned on me. Oh, it's April Fool's Day. There's some real rib ticklers out there on the old internet.
Yeah, we were chortling pretty heavily this morning.
Like, my ribs are awful from the hearty guffaws that I was enjoying with people's senses of humor.
Gosh, are they funny?
With the old, you got me there, you stinker, you turkey. I was almost believing what you were, but it's April 1st. Darn those people for trying to fool me, trying to, you know what I mean?
No. The morning that in the studio, Jack arrived, and I was like, "There's so much dumbass out there." He's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Well, it's April 1st." Oh, right, yeah. And then he sits down, opens his career. He's like, "Nathan Rourke is retiring." I'm like, "Jack, we just talked about
Jackie. Come on now,
come on."
How many times does it take? Like, it took me a while. Like, I saw like 3 or 4 things. I'm like, that's real. And then it's like, oh, it's April 1st.
What's going too far? Because like I moved my kid's car and I acted like it got stolen.
Did you do that today?
Well, it's April Fool's.
Yeah. You did that?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That is very good. Yeah.
Is that too much?
No.
Because he shit himself.
Yeah.
Well, you got all day. I'm going to tell my kids we're going back to Disneyland next week. That's going to be unreal.
Is that how it works? I thought there was like a cutoff, like a noon kind of a thing.
There probably is. That's fair.
Well, I hope Farkas is fucking around with his 9% property tax hike. That would be a nice.
That'd be a nice. Yeah, if that was a.
I got you.
Hey, got you. You silly goose. It's a good knee slapper now that it's not real.
It's actually 9%. Hey,
as if it were real. Well, good on you. So you're in the spirit.
I'm in the spirit of something. I'm not sure what my spirit's.
It's punchy.
I'm in the spirit world,
mood.
Dean.
Yeah. Well, it's good we've got McLeod Law on our side just in case.
Today will be potentially a huge day.
Just have them on speed dial. Have them at the ready.
Ball that took my parking spot outside my coffee shop. You almost chewed on some bumper, buddy.
Can't believe it. Can't believe they do that to you.
Zipped in there in his loser mobile.
So wound up today.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It is. We are on tap for a show.
Maybe.
I said it. I said, I'm miserable, grumpy. I woke up in a good mood till Farkas fucked me over.
That's 2.
Get the froggy thing going here.
That's a chicken.
He's not in a mood. When you walk in and
you can tell within 2 seconds,
and
it was immediately look out. Yeah.
And I still think that he's a little punchy, a little tired. He had to travel. This is what I mean. I can tell by how you act too, because we're around each other a lot. So, Jack, you're going to have to pull your boots up.
Okay.
And lead.
Back to you, Jack.
Take charge here.
Where do you want to start?
Bring us some April Fool's jokes.
April Fool's jokes.
Yeah.
How's the Bible?
How's the reading?
Can we do the book club?
No, we're not doing the
What do you mean we're not doing the book club? It took 6 months for RJ to build that. We're using it.
So we did some book club before. It's
if
there's no update
there's
to it. It's like putting out the same punchline when everyone knows the punchline to the joke. It's
Exactly.
He'll
I
surprise
thought
us
it would
one
get
day.
to a point that he would feel so guilty that he would actually leave the
Close.
second
He
chapter.
doesn't, because it's been
If we
over a
stop
year that
playing
the
it, he won't ever
lasagna
get
is supposed to be showing up, or
Yeah.
brisket, or whatever he wanted. Really,
Pizza,
he could make
yeah.
me. He could give me a bag of all dressed at this point, and I'd be happy.
Jack was trying to make another horrible bet last night with me. He planted his flag that Brady Tkachuk is out this summer in Ottawa.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
And I was like,
Yes.
well, you can bet on this if you'd like. And it doesn't have to be financial. Why don't someone can come in fully dressed up with makeup as a clown and do the show?
After what I watched yesterday, why the
He
hell would
watched
he
one
stick
game of the
around?
Sens and he thinks they are
No,
awful.
no. I've watched 2.
Okay, sorry.
Well, let's have that breakdown. This is better than Bible
Tell
talk.
us what you
Let's go.
watched. What did you
The
see?
game started and the whole team's asleep. In a must-win game, the entire team is sleeping as soon as the puck drops. It's embarrassing.
Well, do we have the like last night? Huge game for the Senators,
Massive.
Monster.
right?
Olmark had pulled himself
Florida,
out on
Florida
Saturday.
is sitting
That's
everybody. They 8 regular. We're tanking this thing. We're telling you, we're not trying. We are not trying. Ottawa, we've lost back-to-back games. We got to get back
Must
on.
win.
We're right
We
there.
got to win this thing, boys.
Let's
What's the
go.
most important thing? We come out and have a
Great
Good
start.
start.
Have a great
Get
start.
Take a hit,
Let's
get a
go.
puck in,
Great
get a
start.
shot.
Okay.
Get on him.
old whatever his name is there, the
Linus.
coach. He's got him all
Greener.
fired up. Let's go.
It's your boy Greener.
Yeah.
They hate green.
For Team USA, the faceoff sponsored by Rooms to Go. And look out right in front, Noah Dreger scores! The former Ottawa Senator!
Salt in the
8
wound.
seconds
Jack,
into the
whiteboard.
game.
A very quick 1-0 for the Panthers, who I believe would score 5 in the first, en route to a 6-3 win.
And when you allow 5 in the first, and let's say you're one of the worst 3 teams in the league and you're in Colorado, like, okay, I get it.
That's great for the Bet365.
Bet365.
Early
Crushed
payout.
it.
Early
Oh,
payout.
Baby.
Yes.
And you would have had great odds.
Yes, you would have had great odds
Oh
if
my
you had the
God, they were
Panthers. They would have been
dogs.
huge underdogs.
Woo.
I think
What happened?
on the actual play or
Because
with
it's not
the
Friday,
Senators?
right?
No.
Because
No.
Fridays are
Fridays are.
flat.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Friday. You can get a little flat on
Yeah.
Friday.
No, it was Tuesday.
It was a flat Tuesday.
Yeah.
Huh. I
Um,
think they hate Olmark in that team.
You could seriously build a strong case that they have massive concerns with their net minding, be it organizationally in the room. There's enough around there. And I remember when Rob Ray was in the studio in the fall when Buffalo passed, or I guess it would have been December, and we're talking about former players because they had Olmark there. He was
He said
great.
it
He went
years
to
ago.
Boston. He won a Vezina. He started every other game with Swayman. They were the best tandem in the league for a couple of years. And then it's like, okay, Ottawa, you had Gustafson, you moved them out. Not a great move for Talbot. Like, how are they going to solve this goaltending? Well, they go trade for Olmark and they immediately income long-term big money starters dough. And he was just like, this guy will not play through anything. He's puppy poo soft, like exaggerating to make a point. But the whole like, oh, I broke a fingernail, I can't go tonight. And here's the team when they need him the most, pulls himself from Saturday's game, or, Travis Green says he's not available. And it's like, okay, well, you best be ready here because you are available tonight.
Feels like there's a lot of drama around the guy. Like
There
I don't
is.
I don't want to speak ill.
I don't get
And
it.
that thing,
Upset.
the thing is always giving out, telling wives and girlfriends stuff. No, that's not true. It's always taking a leave. He's got to come back. I can't play. 5 on 16 in the first period. It's like last night should have been the night he said he wasn't available.
If he's gonna play, like
He
this
was
the rest
not
of the
available
season,
last night.
Just take the rest of the season off.
I took a look after. I didn't see it in real time. It's like, oh, Tkachuk had 4 points. Big.
Ooh, Tkachuk.
Ottawa had 3 goals. How did Tkachuk? Oh, Matthew.
The other,
the other Tkachuk.
Matthew had 4. Wow.
Well,
Okay.
those rich pricks were signing autographs yesterday somewhere in Florida
Yeah.
because that's what they need to do.
Third straight
Gold
loss for the
medals.
Senators. The vibes are not immaculate.
We've seen that with Columbus too. They've
Where
hit
have the
skids a
vibes
bit.
fallen apart for the Senators? It's in net with that idiot.
Jack and I were talking about this a bunch last night. All of
Why do
their
you guys
numbers.
talk so much? Don't you have any other friends?
Well,
Read a book.
This was a long conversation.
We got. He really
God,
wanted.
really.
Jack was in a pick a fight
Can I-
mode.
can
and
I
I'm like,
interrupt?
Pinder
Can
was
I interrupt?
spending me
Yes.
the
Can I interrupt? can you get his camera off for a second, Jack? We just want to talk to you for a second. Jack, if
Yes.
this is your source of rational thinking, advice, life planning, I'm concerned. This is another, we have to get involved in this man's upbringing because it's going sideways fast. The normalcy, Pinder is not a normal human. You can't try to emulate this man. He's unique in many, many ways.
Here's what it is. Can I jump in on you?
Yeah, I need some backup here.
Because Pinder is like
Pinderese.
you and I have wives and kids and
Foundations
responsibilities
to our life.
Pinder sort of has that, but he's looking to get away from all of it. He's looking for that escape. So what how can I be distracted? How maybe go for drinks or do something. I'll talk to my mid-20s single coworker because he'll always be at the ready. He'll always be there because I know he's not reading books. He's not doing anything.
Sure not.
So Jack is the always available person for Ryan when he needs his escape, and Jack doesn't know any better because he's young and impressionable. And then
last night was the opposite. I was in bed.
I started
my
the
wife
conversation
next to me, and Jack was like, "The Senators are an awful team," and I'm like, "This is a really good team that's been sewered by goaltending," and that was the beginning of a half hour back and forth. Where I'm
Wow,
like, dude, there's 75 goalies that qualify for enough minutes in the NHL. They have 73 and 74 were the two guys they started the season with, Maryline and Olmark. And Olmark's making 8.25. They outchance, outshoot, and are really sound in all metrics except one, and it's net mining, and it's sewered their season. And it's probably cost them like 5 to 10 games, and that's 10 to 20 points in the standings. The goaltending's absolutely crazy.
That's home ice.
we're not Jack. You can talk to Jack. I don't need you to sell me on it.
You just showed the goal, and we're talking about the Sens collapse. Yeah.
Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating is your crystal clear choice for home comfort. 403-219-4100. Check them out at crystalclearcalgary.com. Crystal clear. To me, it's crystal clear, right? It's very obvious. All of it's very obvious. As we go to the Insider Hotline and welcome on a Wednesday, Darren Dreger Joins. What a treat. Hello, Dregs.
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, you guys are once again having a short week.
We don't make the holidays. You could talk to Carney about that. Rhett's already got a letter started.
Well, what I appreciate about you guys, there's lots of things. We don't have time to clog up the segment with a list here.
We're models.
But almost every other show I do, I'm initially invited by the host to do the show. Right. I'll throw him under the bus. Dustin Nielsen in Edmonton. Mm-hmm. I've probably done 10 Nielsen shows Monday morning out of Edmonton this year where Dustin isn't there.
Right.
He's
a broadcaster, right? He's doing he's
just play-by-play.
Yeah. Busy
got that big Argo game.
Yeah. But I don't get to just take random days off. Like if I'm joining the segment, then I want the top guys there, and that's right. You guys are there
always.
How about that?
Yeah, except for Friday, which we won't. None of us
Friday,
will
here.
Friday.
But you know
Meatless
what this does?
Friday. That's a painful one for me. Right? Grew up in Western Canada. You can't eat meat. It's Good Friday.
Yeah, that's right. Find a way around.
Dry fruit and fish. That's what we're eating, and noodles.
What it does for us, though, is by Friday, maybe all of this hubbub with Keith Pelley and the Leafs and all that maybe would have died down. Right now, it's still fresh. The press conference with Keith Pelley, fart in church. Would that be the analogy that some would use?
Yeah, some might. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I expected going into it. I don't know Keith Pelley well. I know him. I've been around the network television world for pushing 30 years. So we've crossed paths on many occasions. He's a very confident dude. He's got the corporate lingo nailed right down, right? So we got a full dose of that yesterday. But when you approach something like that and you're alone, like it's not like he had somebody flanked on either side, a member of ownership. He represents ownership. He doesn't have a hockey operations department per se. His head coach, Craig Berube, is on the road, so he doesn't have access to him. So there's Keith on an island. And I thought he was trying to be politically correct, or as correct as he could be. He just doesn't have any answers. And so it's easy for all of us to then dissect after the fact. And, I was reading through some of my notes as I watched the media avail yesterday. And the one that really got to me, and I mean, you guys know Brad Treliving from a previous life for the Calgary Flames. But, just a refresher course. So Brendan Shanahan, as president of hockey operations, hired Brad Treliving to come in as general manager. Then they hired Craig Berube. So all three of those hockey minds aligned, right? And I would admit or submit that when they hired, when Berube was hired and before that Treliving was hired, I mean, I feel like they felt like culture was not going to be a problem. Accountability, nope, that's not going to be a problem. Structure, we've got all that covered off, and there will be automatic alignment. Yet Keith Pelley, in his opening statement yesterday, said, without structure, culture, etc., you can't be successful, and that's why change is happening today. Okay, well, I mean, you fired Shanahan, and look, there should be no tears shed over that or over Brad Treliving, right? I mean, Shanahan had an ample time to execute the Shannon plan, and it just didn't work. I mean, they lost a pivotal game, didn't get to the conference final. Florida goes on, and Florida wins the Stanley Cup. Brad Treliving, he's not hiding. He's not looking for excuses or any of that. Toronto's had a horrible year. But to say all of that and say, well, that's the reason why we're here today is because we need a better alignment of culture and structure and all of that, I'm not buying it. You're a representative of Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment. And the reason you're sitting in that chair is because wins equate to tens of millions of dollars in ownership revenue. Mm-hmm. That's what matters. So among the, there's lots of different ways. The other takeaway for me that was strange was Pelley's perusal of the Atlantic Division and identifying Montreal and Buffalo and saying like they were a train that came out of nowhere. Pardon? Like, I mean, Montreal has been in this rebuild for a stretch now. They've done it patiently and methodically, and now they're reaping the rewards of coming out of it. Buffalo's been in the mud for how many years until this year? And what made it more transparent, because I'll tell you this, guys, I know that Toronto was in trade discussions with the Buffalo Sabres and with the Montreal Canadiens. Now, I don't know that Matthew Nyes was ever really likely going to be traded at the trade deadline. But the two names that Keith Pelley mentioned most definitely would have been names that Brad Treliving would have asked for in those trade conversations. Michael Hage and Radim Murtka. And I can tell you that when that came out, just the way it was just disclosed that way, a couple of teams went, nah, that's no good. You just stay in your lane here. So
feels like tampering to be mentioning other teams' players. That's the Sabres' top prospect, big D man that they love.
Yeah, it was.
And Hage is terrific too. And look, it's not that Murtka was involved in the St. Louis Blues negotiations with Robbie Thomas and maybe on Colton Parayko. I don't know. But for the president, not of hockey operations, of Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, to start lobbing out prospect names and saying that you got hit by a train, which was Buffalo and Montreal, which kind of knocked you out of your spot in the division. That's not reality. That's not what happened.
To me, it screams of the organization's need for a president again, because we saw for so many years, not that Shanahan did a great job that didn't have blemishes, because there were a lot of blemishes. But when you have a Toronto downtown corporate guy whose sports experience is running the European Golf Tour, and sports networks, TV, when the GM is in charge and he's the only guy above him, like it reminds me of when Brian Burke was here and how important that buffer was, or Ken King and that buffer between GM and ownership. They need to hire a president. Like, you can't just go hire a GM. Like, how is Keith Pelley going to evaluate GMs and hire? Like, what does he know about good GMing? I mean, I'm sure a little, but clearly not as much as someone that's worked in hockey for the last 50 years.
I'm with you, and he did acknowledge that they're going through the process of hiring a search firm, right? And he kept talking about the head of hockey operations, but didn't say, is that the president or is that the general manager? I just know from watching what Brad Treliving has had to deal with in this Toronto market this year, I'm as convinced as ever it's a two-man job. It is, because there are just too many outside opinions. And it's easy to say, okay, well, as a general manager, you've got to block all that stuff out. Well, yeah, I guess, but it depends where it's coming from. You know, if it's coming from ownership with a hockey idea, or if it's coming from a friend of an owner with a hockey idea, you know, out of respect, you're probably going to want to, you know, at least respond to an email or listen to a conversation or any of that. Well, guess what? That's what the president does. A lot of that is what the president does. He is that buffer between ownership and hockey operations management. And, you know, with an organization as large as the Toronto Maple Leafs, I just don't see any way around it. If you've got a really solid hockey voice who has some business savvy as your president, then maybe you can go a different way with the general manager, either less experience or, and this was another curious comment that Pelley made, talking about how everything, decisions being made moving forward are going to be data generated and evidence based. You know who's got the biggest analytics department in the sport?
Dubas.
No, the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, they do. But Kyle would have been a big part of establishing that in Toronto, you know, before going to Pittsburgh. In terms of bodies, in terms of resources, in terms of how analytics are used, all of it. And so, again, I go back to the media veil and how it's easy to poke holes, but it felt like that in and of itself screamed of needing a president of hockey operations. If that person is sitting beside Keith Pelley and they're talking about why they fired Brad Treliving yesterday, we're probably not even digging this deep into the conversation, because you'd go, yeah, you know what? Tree had his opportunity, took a couple of swings. He missed. He didn't do enough. He gets fired. Happens all the time.
Yeah, that was kind of my takeaways. There would have been fans who would have been, okay, good. Yeah. Cause truly that didn't work. We fire him. Okay. Yeah. Who's next? Press conference. Okay. Instill some confidence and some hope in me.
Yeah.
You would come away feeling even worse, I would think,
How about throw all the hullabaloo and bullshit comments out the window and go find a goaltender that can stop the puck? Like if their goaltending was hurt, injured, not good this year, whatever. If those are your guys, your whole world's different. It's not a complicated business.
No.
So you can have all these answers and all this BS. I said it the other day. If Dregs, you could go be a GM of a hockey team. Guaranteed you could. Are you going to be perfect? No. Is there any out there that are? No.
Yeah.
Go find a goaltender. Is Darcy Regrier a great GM in Buffalo? No. Dominic Hasek.
Yeah.
Like, coaches, GMs ride the talent of the players they have. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all. There's very rarely a move that's, I would say, Mantha with Pittsburgh has been an awesome move that Dubas made.
Yeah.
Get a guy off the scrap heap. He gets you 30. Holy shit. That's pretty impressive. That's a nice move. Very rarely happens. If you have a goaltender, you're a brilliant GM and a brilliant coach.
Yeah.
It's all this other stuff is just
And it's funny how and to kind of tie it all together. I think we were talking. I saw your clip on the show the other night about, is Doug Armstrong possibly a guy? You've got Craig Berube there, like both of those guys in a lot of ways, because Doug Armstrong, he was maybe on his last legs in St. Louis, and Craig Berube was an interim guy. Binnington goes off the charts hot. Yeah, they win a Stanley Cup, and both of those guys live for years.
Yeah,
off of that one run because of a hot goaltender. It's just interesting. So I can only imagine what the vibes are there.
You're 100% accurate here. If their goaltending is better, if their defensive group is better, Morgan Riley needs a change of address. He just needs a fresh start somewhere else. That's not going to be an easy contract to move, but I think it happens. Brandon Carlo, maybe people didn't watch him close enough in Boston. He has not been a fit with the Maple Leafs. And then, they've had injuries back then. Austin Matthews, injury aside, he wasn't getting 50 again this year. Like there are lots of, and I would submit this. Now the fight aside, like the Max Domi fight with Radko Gudas, okay, that was emotionally charged the other night, right off the puck drop, boom, off they go. But if that team, if the Toronto Maple Leafs played with that level of conviction and played for each other the way that they played that game, even 50% of the time in the first half of the year coming out of the Olympic break, it's probably a different story. They're probably in the
called out
mix.
to do it. It's not a natural. It's
2 weeks later, it doesn't change. Too late. Too little. Too late. I got two quick ones on Toronto. So one of the things Keith Pelley said was, this is not a rebuild. We've got pieces to build around. This is a retool. And you could build the case that a team starting with Austin Matthews and William Nylander and Matthew Nyes, wow, what a great group. How you surround them is way trickier than pointing out that those guys are good at hockey, which they are. And then secondly, when there was a recent ownership change at MLSC where Rogers has taken over rather than Tannenbaum owns some and Bell owns some and Rogers owns some. Did this become a workplace for Treliving where when there was shared ownership, it was very measured contact with the owner, and now you've got something that's much more managing up than when he started? Because I recall at the beginning that what he dealt with in Calgary versus there was night and day, but it might have ended up being quite similar because he had to check in with ownership here a lot.
Right. And I think that could be a part of it for sure. But the owners, they're the same as every owner in the National Hockey League. All they want to do is win, right? There's just more volume of noise in Toronto. And, their corporate friend group, again, educated people have opinions. Unfortunately, a lot of their opinions are hockey related, right? So those opinions then go down to hockey management, and management is like, all right, well, I can't do that. I'd like to trade for Connor McDavid, and I'd like to give up 3 third-round draft picks, but that's not the way it's going to work out. The retool rebuild, that was curious because if you're an experienced candidate, and I mean, maybe it's Doug Armstrong, that whole thing is just a whirlwind of speculation, which is why I'm okay talking about it. I mean, I don't like the fact that this guy is under contract. And unless it happened today, so far the Maple Leafs have not asked St. Louis for permission to talk to Doug Armstrong. So we in the Toronto media have anointed this guy as the best candidate and the front runner. But, and maybe he is by resume, right? Maybe his relationship with Berube, if he hangs in there, I get all that. What if Doug Armstrong's view of what's needed in Toronto is way different than what we heard from Keith Pelley? Keith Pelley talked about a retool. All right, well, here's what I can tell you. The Leafs believe they need at least one good young defenseman added. Okay, so that guy comes in. You get rid of Morgan Riley somehow. I'm not sure how you acquire that young defenseman, maybe using some of the draft picks that you acquired at the trade deadline. Then you shuffle the deck a little bit on the back end. You hope and pray that your goaltending does stabilize, as Red identified earlier, because there's really not much they can do there unless they use one of their goalies as trade bait, which is possible because they've got Hill to be coming and he's going to need waivers to go back down next year. But they need pieces up front, not small pieces, like big competitive guys, and a centerman to take some of the load off John Tavares. I mean,
that's the toughest things to find. Like a
go
young
get it.
defenseman,
Go get it, Dregs.
number
Go
2
get
center.
it.
All right,
And a goalie, if you can.
Potentially a goalie, but certainly
what are we
a 2C
talking
and
about?
a young D. Yeah. Good luck.
And on top of all of that, you got to have a conversation again with Austin Matthews, who will be 2 years out from the expiration of his contract. Okay, well, we think we're going to be okay this year, but we're not sure, because you're going to have that conversation in May, right? You're not having it in July. Whatever he says, all right, well, I'll get back to you in a couple of weeks and or a month, and I'll let you know what my thoughts are. I mean, there's some enormous questions coming.
Like, is Berube dead man walking in your mind?
Not in my mind. I actually think, I thought that was well played by Pelley in just saying, okay, well, I mean, we need him to finish the year. He's going to finish the year. And then, with 2 years remaining on his deal, we'll leave that up to the new management group that will come in. I mean, it gets a little spicier when you've got somebody like Bruce Cassidy, who's recently been cut loose. But now again, I go back to the woes of the Maple Leafs. If you're Bruce Cassidy, chances are you're going to have multiple options, right? I doubt very much that Toronto Maple Leafs are going to be top of list for Bruce Cassidy among coaching options. There could be teams that are way more established, especially with the uncertainty around Matthews and some of the other pieces that you would count on as cornerstones.
Boy, I look at it and Berube looks frustrated to be there already. And I'm sitting in Calgary and Marteloup, so I'm a long, long ways away from it. But that looks like a coach that's frustrated with his group. If I'm another coach, I'm going, what have we got going on here?
Like that whole thing, it's the allure of 67. If you ever do it, you're as far away as you've been in a long, long time. In a lot of respects,
10 years,
right?
Berube, like he's been frustrated basically all year.
Yeah,
I mean, frustrated that he hasn't been able to exercise, a little bit more jam out of these guys to play the game that he needed them to play, that they showed at times last year. More than times, I would say more consistently last year, they were able to play. Frustrated that, Marner goes to the Vegas Golden Knights. Nick was a nice player, but they essentially got very little for Mitch Marner and weren't able to replace him, through free agency or other means. And the fact that a defenseman, a right shot guy, especially that he's been screaming for forever, still hasn't materialized. So lots of reasons why Berube would be frustrated.
I just don't like the whole thing that they're talking about is, well, no, we got these core pieces. We're going to build around them. Oh, we got this coach. He's not, like we're going to wait and see. Like, it's clear to me that this coach and this core hasn't worked.
Yeah.
And when the president talks about cohesiveness and culture and everyone being on the same page, like, I don't think this coach and this core works together.
Agreed. I agree with that.
So, like, how is he not dead man walking?
Yeah.
If you're the next GM coming in.
Yeah. You're committed to getting different players. You obviously can't swap them all out. But if one of the big boys gets traded, and for me, it's Matthews or Nylander. The return for either one of those players, let's just be crazy here for a second. If Austin Matthews legitimately were in play, what would that package look like? Like, you'd get probably a decent young center back, probably a defenseman, and maybe a first-round pick or 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, I'd look at the Rantanen deal and add, because he got traded twice last year.
Maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves, but who's even in the boat to everyone would want Matthews.
Yeah,
but we can't get him in Calgary. Edmonton can't fit him in. Like, what
Where does he want to go?
I heard San Jose once because they got that Misa kid. Maybe that's like, are there certain teams that would be ahead of the pack as far as getting him? Like,
impossible to say definitively. San Jose would make some sense to me. I wouldn't call them a front runner, but spitballing. Guys, I think Utah is going to be a big player here.
I was going to say Utah feels.
Yeah,
they keep kicking tires though. Like, they haven't been able to land. Right?
No.
So until it happens, I'm just wondering. Like, we heard the same thing with Seattle. Like, they offered 50-some million to Panarin, and he said no. Yeah, like, it's a great sign for Seattle. I think it's a bad sign for Seattle.
Yeah,
he took less money to go somewhere
I just think
else.
that owner is,
he wants it. I get that.
Yeah.
Some people mention LA, right? And they put this package together of Byfield and Clark and, again, draft picks. Matthews is going to drive this bus if it gets to that point. And I'm not sure he looks at the LA Kings roster and where they're headed and goes, all right, well, I mean, the future might be good in LA for a year or two. And then there's going to be a restructuring that's required there as well. So some of the other teams that we mentioned, without, again, knowing anything about anything in terms of what Austin Matthews' wishes are, if it gets to that point, that's where
he's going to control the whole
that.
process.
Well, that's what we don't know. But do you get the vibe that Austin Matthews is desperate to go to a Stanley Cup contender, or is he? I don't know. Or maybe we shouldn't even speculate on it.
More lifestyle.
Is there
influence?
lifestyle? Yeah. Is it taxes and lifestyle, or is it winning?
It's
nice to have a combination.
It's. I mean, the perfect scenario is you're right. It's a combination. And I think if you're looking at San Jose, I mean, all right, San Jose isn't the prettiest part of California, but it's not a bad spot. I mean, you're not that far away
It's
from
California.
it's California. Utah, again, we're just pure speculating here. I mean, it's a nice spot. There's lots of reasons, but I think that more than lifestyle and more than where he's going to live, it's about the pieces on that team, how he would fit into that team if it gets to that point, and can he win for years to come? You know, not being the last piece of a puzzle, maybe coming in the middle of the run and seeing where it goes from there.
It's wild. I saw Gary Lawless tweet about it this morning that teams are in that neighborhood of 8 games remaining. And we have 2 teams that have qualified, that have punched their tickets, and only 2 that have been ruled out. There's so much, not so much, I guess, a discussion about playoff seeding or East versus West or whatever. But what's surprising you most as we really kind of turn the corner and come down the stretch? Doing a show every day, I mean, we live it. So it's like, oh boy, those guys, they look so good. They're Dallas 15 in a row. Look out. Now they've lost 6 of 7. Ottawa, they're cooked. Then they go on a streak. Pittsburgh.
Nashville.
Pittsburgh, that was close. You're back to second. The Islanders, they're out. They're in. Detroit. Oh, you guys are cooked. Actually, you're 2 points out.
Yeah.
It is wild by the day, by the hour, how it changes. And I feel like my opinion of teams change.
Yeah, I'm with you. So the team that surprises me most, Winnipeg. Not even close. I mean, you know, the Winnipeg Jets were 11 points out of a playoff spot. You know, what is that, like 5-6 weeks ago? I mean, they were effectively dead and buried. And you know, it's not like they've ran the table since then. There's been, you know, lots of ups and downs for the Winnipeg Jets. But the fact that they're right below the cut line right now.
1 point. Yeah. 1 point
I
back
mean,
in Nashville.
I just didn't see that, you know, amid everything that was swirling around this team, even coming out of the Olympics. I thought that the hole was still too deep, but you know, they've changed some things around. They've got young Cole Perfetti who's going. I think putting Velarde with him has paid dividends for Scott Arniel. You know, their goaltending is what it is. Kyle Connor with another beauty in overtime. I mean, they have the pieces there, which just further, you know, makes you wonder, okay, why did things go so terribly wrong for them for so much of the first half plus of the regular season? And I guess that's what we can't be sure of. But, you know, I don't look at Winnipeg as a team that if they get in are going to make some noise, but how could you say that it's not plausible? Right.
Well, I wonder if they're not the best position, just strictly based on goaltending.
Yeah.
And experience of being there. It's all in a way, it might benefit them as opposed to being in first and having to live up to it.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this too. I think that there have been points of frustration with Jonathan Toews over the course of this year, both on his own game and an inability to be a bigger impact than what he was hoping to be. But at times maybe frustrated by the lack of togetherness, cohesiveness of the group. And now we've seen that pull together. And man, if they can find a way to lock in, what a story he might be. Because
Scheifele's been really good too. Another 3 he had 3 points last night. He's been a horse. Here.
Yeah. So I mean, and you know, St. Louis has to qualify as a surprise too. Like they're still in the conversation, and you know, at the trade deadline, Doug Armstrong looked like, you know, he was willing to move out anyone and everyone, you know, and tried, just couldn't on a couple of bigger pieces like Thomas and Parayko. Still moves his captain and Braden Shen, and you know, St. Louis finds a way. So there's no shortage of compelling stories. I mean, the fact that this season is going to go wire to wire with an insane race is incredible. And, you know, to give the commissioner credit, I do hope one day we see change in terms of how you qualify for the playoffs and the seeding and all of that. And I don't understand why Bettman has always just dismissed it and pushed it away. And Gary was tweeting a bit about that too. But I do understand and appreciate what he means when he talks about the intensity and why that matters in the regular season. And then you look at what the first round is going to be like and what the second round can be like. So we have been treated to some pretty wild playoff type hockey for an extended period of time.
Okay, you talked about the Jets are close. Ottawa has a game in hand on Columbus and owns the tiebreaker if they can win the game in hand. Problem is they've looked awful their last few games.
What is their deal?
And like, where is the confidence level with Ullmark, who is at the beginning of a very rich, very long contract?
Well, anytime I wasn't great at math, but you have 5 goals on 16 shots, including 2 in the first 2 shots of the hockey game against the depleted Florida Panthers team. You're just not ready to play. And I thought that Travis Green did his best to protect Ullmark post-game because he blanketed the blame. We were flat. We weren't ready. We weren't this. We weren't that. Well, that happens. But maybe to the point you were making with the Maple Leafs earlier, Rhett, you need your goalies to wake you up every once in a while. They're part of the team. You don't just have to make the routine saves. You can make the 5 and the 10 bell saves too. And especially after what went on the weekend with Linus Ullmark, I do Ottawa pre-games, a lot of Ottawa radio pre-games. And my prediction, I thought, was a pretty obvious one going into that game last night. I thought that he was going to have an above average game. I didn't know or think he was going to stand on his head. I just thought that the way Ottawa had been playing, the fact that they know that every game is a must win now, that they were going to be ready and he was going to find a way to redeem himself. I wasn't watching that game from the start, but somebody tweeted 2-0 on 2 shots. And then I started watching and now it's 4-0 and then it's 5-0. And I'm like, holy smokes. I mean, their goaltending, I think, Ryan, you talked about it as I was coming into the segment. I mean, you can look at all the data you want. You can break down all the numbers you want looking at the Ottawa Senators. That's the only one that matters. Their goaltending all year has been terrible.
Awful. Yeah. Putrid.
Yeah. And Noodles, of course, does those games and he comes on. He's been saying, guys, this team's really good. Like in a lot of metrics, they're so strong, but they can't get saves. And it's saves when they need them.
Yeah.
Because even when you look at goals for, goals against, it's not terrible, but it's the backbreakers, like 8 seconds in to a must-win game against the Panthers last night, who have mailed the season in.
And then the next shot, too.
And then the next shot.
Starting in goal in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup opening round series for the Ottawa Senators, James Reimer.
They'd be lucky to get in, and he might be the guy that gets them there. Played Spengler Cup in one AHL game. That's his season before
he played for the Leafs that year in that series. I remember seeing him.
Oh, boy.
So just to recap, Friday, Friday, what's on the Dreger menu?
Fish and chips, Dregs, fish and chips.
Well, it's
something like that. Yeah. You know what? Boomer, you might remember this. We used to now they call it like steel cut oats. Back in my day, it was porridge. It was like slop in a pot, right? And my mother fed that to me for like 15 straight years until I was old enough to go, this is peasant food and I'm not eating it anymore. And likewise with the noodles and the dried fruit on Good Friday and all that. So I will concede a little bit. So fish and chips it is. I'm good.
Yeah,
it's a good call.
I remember they would just call it wheat. We're just having wheat.
Oh,
it was like porridge, but it was
gross.
So I just wondered, do you have like some kind of sneaky bag of jerky in the garage? You gotta just kind of go out and get a quick nip.
Yeah, salmon jerky. It's different.
There you go.
There you go.
Same line.
Candied salmon.
Yeah.
Good.
Appreciate you juggling the sked, buddy. We'll talk to you next week.
All right. Thanks to Noodles for making the adjustment. You guys have a good one.
He's a good
team
boy.
player.
There's Darren Dreger, our TSN hockey insider on the Insider Hotline for Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating, your crystal clear choice for home comfort. Let them just don't even think about it. Like you were saying, it's nice once you have Crystal Waters on the scene. You just turn that part of your brain off, and God knows I need all parts of my brain.
We get the text from Mama Bear. Hey, this thing's Crystal Waters. This thing's not working.
How's the furnace? Is the hot water tank? What's the water softer? What's it? Crystal Waters is on it. I don't need to worry about it.
I think it's working because one of the afterburners texted me this morning. They're like, I need a number for Crystal Waters. My sink just blew up. I'm like,
Crystal Waters.
The contact. You're in great hands.
403-219-4100, crystalclearcalgary.com.
Do they fix TVs?
They don't do TVs. Sorry, Jack.
Sorry, Jack.
You know what's so wild about this Ottawa team? Like, they'd be second in the Pacific. They played a tougher schedule. And I get it. Like, the divisions are the divisions. But, like, they're having to play divisional games against Montreal, Tampa, Florida, Boston, a better Detroit team, Leafs. Like, it's Buffalo.
What's
And they
wild to,
still would be 10 points clear in the West. We wouldn't be talking about them as failures.
what's great to me is how many teams, as we sit here today, we have shoveled dirt on
Yeah.
and left in ruin on the side of the road. And they're
100%.
doing the Undertaker arm coming through
they're coming back.
dirt.
like
Great.
Philly's 2 points out with a
The
game.
Philadelphia-
Hulkster is making a resurgence. He was down. He thought he was done.
The Wings, you're dead. Oh, actually, you're 2 points back with a game in hand. Ottawa, you're terrible. Well, you got a game in hand. You're 2 back. The Kings, they're terrible. They're 1 point back with a game in hand. The Jets is, to credit,
I agree with him. I didn't realize
they are 1 back.
6-2-2 in their last 10. That's pretty good. 14
San
to
Jose,
20.
they were cooked. They've got a game in hand on
Strike the
sorry, they've got 2 in hand on Nashville.
Mm-hmm. And they're only 2
and
back.
they're 2 back.
Yeah. There's a lot of teams. Like I crop these images every day, and I'm like, I want to knock off
I
they're
know.
all still
You
alive.
can't
Like,
yeah,
look at
they
Seattle.
cropped us.
Seattle's been awful. 3 wins in their last 10, and they're still 2 points out with a game in hand.
It's the run that Nashville's been on because they've lost 3 straight. It's wild that every surge has kind of coincided with somebody coming back
Yeah.
to the pack.
Mm-hmm.
It just
Columbus weren't they unbelievable?
couldn't
with
catch
Bones?
Columbus. They were out of this world, and now they've lost 6 of 7, I think, after last night.
Well, weren't they like 20-2?
Yeah, they were
against-
with Bones.
5-4-1 in their last 10, and he's talked about how young players need to figure out it's hard to win games this time of year. Like they're getting tense there.
It's 4 straight, but yeah, they've definitely come back to earth. And Ottawa is, not playing 3 losses, still right there. It's allowed Philly to come back to the pack.
And I keep thinking we're only looking at Columbus. The Islanders have 89 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And their games played are
And
higher.
games
Yeah.
played is more. Like
This
they
week, the
are-
Islanders have been 2nd, 3rd, in a wild card and out.
Yeah.
They've been in all 4 of those spots in the last week.
You're gonna have someone miss with like 97, 98 points out of the East. It's wild.
Well, they
And it's
get
gonna be
that
like, what
high
a failure
stories.
of a season.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
like,
'cause
man,
they're-
you would have won the division in some other divisions with that number of points.
Islanders have 6 games left.
Not a lot. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to start crunching these schedules. Like when we get into the final 2 weeks here, like there's gonna be some head-to-heads between some of these teams that are gonna just have massive swings in probability. Like you win this, you're gonna punch your ticket. You lose, you probably could.
Well, Philly lose to Washington last night too. That one stinks.
But to the graphics point, like 12 teams in the East for 8 spots, 13 teams in the West for 8 spots. That's 25 of the league's teams that
Yeah.
are like, we're not dead.
Red Wings losing to the Penguins, lopsided fashion.
Big
That
Penguins
Florida
are hot.
loss is massive.
Love your Penguins, Jack.
Habs have won 6 in a row and 7 of 8.
They
That's
might be looking at home ice.
I'll
in that
tell you,
too.
Montreal, it
Round one
does not
season.
get much more exciting than them. You talk about goaltending. Dobish has been really good. He was the first star of the week. He wins again last night. Caulfield's going to score. He's going to get to like
Is that
50.
48 now, I think?
Jeez.
Like he's 2 back of McKinnon.
47.
47.
Got
Okay.
47 last
again,
night
Yeah.
and an assist.
Yeah, that's right. Because Nate said 49.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 2 back.
Habs allow 1 goal or less for the 4th straight game last night.
And they're in the middle of the season where like they got 3 goalies, but who's the good one?
Yeah.
Like we understand they're young and they're talented
They're
and
all
they'll
pretty good.
eventually be good, but they couldn't get saves from anyone. And now you've got Dobish rolling. You've had Fowler going at times that look like their best option. And one of the youngest teams in the league. That's exciting times in Montreal
And look at those 100-point Buffalo Sabres.
with 1 game less remaining than the team's chasing.
100 points for the first time since 09-10. Were you alive then, Jeff?
Oh, yeah.
09-10?
Oh, it was like 10.
We threw a bet down, I want to say a month ago, on the total points for the season for the Sabres. It was 98.5. They've already cleared it. And they got 7 to play. Like they have stunned how good they've been since they passed through Calgary. Probably the best team in the league.
That's weird because we're super smart too.
Oh yeah, like the rest of the GMs and hockey people out there. We're brilliant.
We're super sharp. And yet we've written off some of these teams that maybe don't deserve to be written off just yet.
Like a lot in the West deserve to be written off, but it's a turtle derby out there.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, teams. Sorry about that. Feel bad.
I don't.
No? You good with it?
Just need to get the Blackhawks winning here, and we'll be in real good shape.
Well, they got a point yesterday, didn't they?
Yeah, almost 2. They were up in that game, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some good hockey to watch the next 2 weeks. That's good news.
It is good news. Yeah.
Like, I think
Flames don't play again today. What the hell?
Hangovers. Can't play with a hangover, Dean.
Like, get it going. 2 days off.
I would ask Rhett what he would do in Vegas on an off day, but Vegas was not in the league when Rhett was in the league. Although I imagine you could make
I know what
probably
I
wrap
did.
your head
I know
around
what I did in Vegas,
Yeah.
but usually
catch a charter at
they
LA
can
after a game.
stay, and if it happens in
In
Vegas,
Vegas,
it's supposed to stay there.
Right. Renfrew Chrysler. When it comes to the Ram sport, Renfrew doesn't just compete, they lead the 60K sport, widely known as Canada's best deal. Canada's best deal on a Ram sport. And that's just the start. Renfrew recently named the #1 Stellantis dealership in Canada for most new vehicle sales. That's serious volume. With one of the largest inventories in the country, including a strong lineup of Jeep Compass models priced to move, no shortage of options, big selection, big energy, and a team that knows how to close out a win when it matters. Renfrew Chrysler, 1920 Pump House Road, Southwest, renfrewchrysler.com. I don't know what this 60K sport thing is all about, but it's, I mean, I read it all the time. It's intriguing.
I'd say go to Renfrew. Check
Almost behooves you to go and figure out what the hell we're talking about. renfrewchrysler.com. 60K sport. Like, is that kilometers? Is that
goes faster than that. I know
is
that.
that kilograms? Is that how much it weighs? Questions that may have answers at Renfrew Chrysler if you ask them.
If anywhere, it would be there.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't trust ChatGPT.
No, Have you you're there on it
Peaks and
now?
valleys.
Yeah.
There's some days where
Some days are mothers. Do we not have a single super chat? I was going to go right to the super chats here, just kind of
Buy a little
hot
space.
take it too.
just kind of, reward the
Nothing.
nobody.
Maybe
Nobody.
we're shut down.
Sour Sens fans.
Maybe we're kicked off.
Maybe we're
of
not even on the
YouTubes
internet.
again.
It's quite a mess there in Toronto. Like, to circle back to the beginning with Dregs, like you could see why it's easy to say, oh, just trade Matthews or Nylander and we can start a rebuild. They have full control. Just like, that
I don't
last
think it
year you
matters.
had with Mitch Marner where you could have traded him. Oh, except that he had full control.
You're right. And Marner
it's-
kind of put the boots to him, but
Yeah.
that was Treliving's own doing. And now they're in the same situation. Somebody's going to have to come in and clean up this slop. I can't decide I know what my opinion is, and I don't think they're the right mix. And I would tear it down a little more.
Mhm.
But that being said, 100-point seasons, 9 playoff runs in a row. How do you go to complete shit? Now, your goaltending wasn't good this year.
It'll be better than this year, but it's still not great.
And again, all the issues that you run up against. And I remember it was a year or two ago where I was like, quit going all in. You got the Oilers who are going to be good here for a long time. And we're trying to I think it was when they signed Huberdeau and stuff. I'm like, why are we slapsticking this together, thinking that we're going to Toronto's in the same boat in a way where it's
big
like
time in that division,
you
yeah.
have so many good teams. We just talked about it.
I don't know that, like, if you had to make a list of, like, okay, the next 5 years, pick 4 teams to, like, get on. Like, the Habs are so young, you have to pick them.
The Habs are young and still have a plethora. Love that word, Dean.
Yeah.
Plethora of players not in the league.
Yeah.
Coming up. This
Pickford, Page, they got a kid in the KHL, lighting it up at 19. On and on it goes. Reinbacher still isn't a regular. Fowler has not played a ton of games in net. He probably will be their one down the like. They are going to be so good for so long. And I look at the Sabres and I'm like, oh, there's another one of the youngest teams in the league. And they already have 100 points. Like, how are they not going to be good for the next 5-10 years? Like, something's going to have to go catastrophically sideways. Like, that's your division. Oh, and by the way, Tampa and Florida are still good.
It was like when Pelley was doing it. Buffalo and Tampa Bay and Montreal, these teams, Ottawa's. Yeah.
Mhm.
So we're going to have to be really good to compete with I guess that's one way. Yeah. But it also just wasn't really the answers.
We've all seen this coming for 4 years. To
God.
suggest it was out of the blue is crazy.
They came out of like a train. Buffalo and Montreal. Maybe to you, sir, who's maybe not been
Yeah.
paying attention.
When they were the youngest team in the league last year and made the playoffs, it didn't surprise us this year when they were good again.
It's a goosh.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's a goosh.
Well, it's typical Eastern Canada. Only
It's the Upper Laurentian Leagues.
focused on, yeah. Well,
Is that what it is? Yeah.
I actually do think that with the Leafs, they were winning. Their team was raking in the dough,
Oh yeah.
right? Like I still think they do. I don't think that slowed down. It's very easy as an ownership management. Man, shit's pretty good. Like we made lots of money this year. How did we do in the playoffs? We lost, but
Second round, but gosh, it was close. So
boy,
first,
it
game
was a
7.
good run.
yeah.
We're-
Yeah.
Like, and never look at the fact that our cupboards are.
Getting better.
We ate all the peanut butter.
Yeah.
Are there any crackers? Nope, no cracker. What are we down? We're down to porridge.
Oh no.
We're eating
Wheat.
Wheat.
Down
It's
to porridge. You ever had
Shit.
porridge, Jack? You try and smother that with brown sugar.
Oh,
Ah,
if you had honey or brown sugar
Yeah.
or maple syrup,
Or
you're
maple
just
syrup,
drowning
lucky.
it. If
it's
you
still porridge.
can. Mhm.
It just sounds awful.
Yeah.
And so the real rubber hits the road question is this ownership group that clearly is bottom line focused, as all are. The best thing for this team is probably a rebuild. But you have to, when you say what he said in his press conference, you're leading the witness now when you interview GM candidates. They're going to be bringing you their retool ideas, not the rebuild ideas. Right? Like the best thing for them to do is not what they said they want to do yesterday before they hired a GM.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of trouble written all over it right now.
If Dean could get that job as GM, he'd take it, and most guys would. But this bullshit about, you go to Toronto and you win, you're going to be. You haven't won, and you're.
Yeah.
I
67
don't know that.
is a
If
long
I
time
win
ago.
anywhere, I'm real happy. Like, do
Yeah,
you
you're
think
set
that
to go.
Bill Zito's like, shit, I wish I'd have won in Toronto because
Yeah.
I'd have been a god there?
would have meant more to me
Yeah.
if I could have done it in
We
Toronto.
talk
I feel
Paul
like-
Maurice, 25, 30 years. Yeah, well, if only I'd have done it in Toronto.
No.
Get out of here.
It will be a test of that. People want to be in Toronto. Toronto's like that whole luster. Everyone that leaves there, I gotta feel is like this was not a good part of my experience.
Yeah.
Everyone kind of leaves with their like for Mitch Marner from there. I want to play for the Leafs. We talked to Stajan about it. It's like I love the Leafs. Grew up a Leafs guy right there, drafted by the Leafs. This is great. On the way, I was
Out of that
okay.
pressure cooker.
that was disappointing. It's not really how I had it all figured out in my head.
And as good as they have been, they have not overcome anything. And it's like,
Mhm.
what are you?
At the biggest moments, they've wilted, and they've also run into
Real good
probably
teams.
3 of the best 5 teams you've seen.
But
in the
if
last
you
decade.
think that
Boston,
next
Tampa,
year you're
Florida.
not going to run
It's more the
into a
same.
real good team,
That's the best division in hockey. Like it just is. It's so deep. There's so many good young teams coming. Like imagine if Ottawa was getting saves. That's just another team, worlds better than you, way younger than you, better cap than you, better draft track record than you.
It's interesting that porridge is different than
oatmeal.
oatmeal.
Oh yeah, oatmeal's
Oatmeal is specifically oats.
Yeah.
Mm.
Rolled, steel cut, instant. Porridge, it says, could be oats, might be rice, maybe cornmeal or buckwheat.
It's just a bunch of
Cruel.
mushed up shit.
Yeah, it's you sweep the floor, you put it into the dustpan, put it in the pot, put some milk or whatever, boil
Little
that shit.
sugar.
Yeah.
Porridge.
This is not very good. Well, yeah, it was
Yeah.
it's the shit we slept off the floor.
Weird.
But times are tough. I mean, have you seen the gas prices? We gotta start eating shit off the floor.
Nenchi.
Friggin' Nenchi.
Frickin' Nenchi.
Thank goodness there's Temple.
Oh,
Temple actually is good because if it had the other stuff,
Right,
in
'cause
it,
if it-
might
if you-
twist off,
It feels like a guy could use a drink just about any time of day, all day, every day.
can't be doing that all day.
Can't be doing that all day. But thank you, Temple. Temple Golden Lager.
Brett needs one today.
I'm gonna carry the temples around and give them to all the people that are.
pissing you off.
Are you? It might be a good thing to do. Might be a great idea by you.
Yeah,
You know?
Temple for it. It's having one of those days.
Temple Golden Lager, non-alcoholic beer that actually tastes like a beer. Refreshing beer taste that you're looking for. Maybe you're abstaining, maybe you're simply pacing yourself, or maybe it's April 1st, 2026, and them politicians, the gas prices, the weather guys in parking lots that just got you all twisted
You know
up.
what else?
Freaking coffee
That
shop.
Pelley didn't talk in French either. So
That's right. Monolingual jerk.
fire his ass.
The golden lager from Temple, an everyday favorite. Only 65 calories per can. That's important.
That is important.
Consume without compromise. Drinktemple.com. TEMPL. Drinktemple.com is the website. Find out where you can get it. Liquor stores in Calgary.
Lots of good restaurants are starting to carry it.
That's
There's a
right.
new brewery in town. They
Seeing
got
it all
in
over the
there.
place now.
Right.
Barn burner bump. That's what they got there.
Gotta
Temple
love it.
Golden
Can't
Lager.
use that word either.
So does it make it now? Again, it's not alcoholic, but do you feel as your body like
I'm
yes?
relaxing a little bit.
Oh,
I
thank
am
you.
relaxing. The sun has shown up today. It's going
Yeah.
to go away again tomorrow. Thank you very much, you bastard. But it could be a patio day. I could go sit down on the deck there, maybe get some,
Maybe you and Jack.
maybe get some IOU fish and chips.
Yeah, two.
No one.
Hmm.
Or maybe a charcuterie board.
Oh my goodness, is it a snow day tomorrow?
Oh hell yeah!
Really?
Stay the f home.
85%. Is that high?
It seems quite high. Like if that was your chance at the first overall draft pick, you'd be thrilled, right?
Really
That's
happy.
Draft
yeah,
lottery?
Really.
yeah,
Like the opposite of that, we're familiar with like the 15-ish%, the 13.5.
yeah, yeah. 85%.
That's a lot.
Ups and downs. Take the good with the bad. That's all we can do.
That's how we roll.
See, but how much better do you feel? You got
even
a
keel.
beer in your hand.
Even just yeah, you're
Perfect.
fooling yourself.
Yes, it's brilliant. Genius.
Jack, do you need a temple or are you okay?
I'm
over
really
there?
thinking about it.
You
right
need an
now.
attitude.
Get you one. What are you even thinking about it? You can get
Jack
one of
seems
those.
like he's in a lot better mood.
Thinking about it.
I've gotten a lot off my chest today.
Pinder, what do you think? Do you need a temple over there?
Always.
A lot off my chest today.
Yeah.
This is good.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I hope it was cathartic, Rhett. I
Thanks
hope you
for
feel
listening.
better for sharing with the group. Thanks, Rhett, for sharing.
We
No, you're good. Go ahead.
we still have not had any feedback on the best fish and chips in town, which is disappointing from all you people
Oh.
in Calgary that eat fish and chips. And won't
Thursday, they
respond.
do it at the place in
Yeah, yeah.
Altador. Phenomenal. And they have the really good fish because we looked at the kinds of fish you use. There's haddock and there's
we had
halibut,
fish and chips the day that you bailed on our lunch with Foot Daddy.
Bail would be the wrong word. But yes, I had a kid homesick.
Did
That's
we all
good
do fish and chips that day?
That's the move.
I think
It's
Brett did
great
a
there.
burger.
Yeah, you had the burger.
I had a burger.
Oh,
yeah, we crushed the
That,
fish and
their
chips.
fish and
Very
chips are
good.
top notch.
I'm a big fan of their fish and chips.
Okay, so I'll stop in there. That guy scored some goals yesterday.
Did he?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
Tiger.
Did he?
Yes,
Lightened up. He looked very speedy and quick.
He's a good player. I like him. He's missed a lot of time with injury, but I'm
Mhm.
still very hopeful that he's a good NHL
I
player.
think I think there's some grime to
And you
it.
know what
there's
else?
some nasty.
Right?
You know what
taste
else?
and I
No one
guess-
knows
yeah.
who the we're talking about.
No.
There's like 8 people that know. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of said Tigers as we're under. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, but it was Tigers to an Altador
Yeah.
pub. There would-
If you live in one neighborhood in the city, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So I'll go there for fish, but I want city. I'm not going to limit myself like you, where I have to stay in the cool area to eat. Like,
That's all I limit myself. But yeah,
well,
You
you,
do,
do
yeah.
limit because you have to be able to walk because you're hammered. All the
there's
time.
that.
Can't-
The temples will help with that, though.
Yeah, they do. See, Temple. Thank you. Plus, with the fish and like today's Wednesday, I don't know. What, Tuesdays we're having tacos. Thursdays we're having burritos.
Oh, yeah.
Burrito.
I don't know what the hell to do with myself today. It's a Wednesday.
That should be
Charcuterie.
a fast day.
Charcuterie.
Guess it's fish and
Charcuterie.
chips. Guess it's fish and
Is
chips.
Jack making lasagna tonight? Is that
Jack
tonight?
doesn't do nothing. He runs his mouth, he bets you, and then he just snivels out of it.
That's right. A jerk.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you about Vina Nova. Then we're going to do the Pinder Report.
Very good.
VinaNova.com. It's now April. I think May is Mother's Day. I think.
Oh, I know it is.
Yeah, it is.
I've got
'cause
it circled. Love my mom.
I got Mom's birthday and Mother's Day.
You can
usually
have
the
as
same
many
weekend. It's
wives as you want, but you only get one mother.
wild. How many wives?
Many as you want.
Okay.
At once or
Yeah, it
Spread 'em
depends
out.
on where you live.
Calgary's lab grown diamond specialist. It's Vina Nova, the showroom, largest selection of lab grown diamonds in Canada. When you're stuck, it's, geez, what am I getting? Earrings, necklace, bracelets, lab grown diamonds. It's the answer. Justin's got it going. Anywhere from 50 to 70% less expensive than earth mine diamonds. The technology keeps improving, thus it's more efficient, making it more affordable. Market Mall. Maybe you're thinking, wait,
I'm going to text my mom right
are you really?
I am.
Let us know what she says. And the lab grown diamond, it's the same, sometimes better quality than what you're finding with the earth mined. And you're making the savings. We're finding, we're trying. Taco Tuesdays, Vina Nova lab grown diamonds. We're trying to find you in this world today. This chaotic world that we're in. Trying to find you a way to just save a little bit of money.
She wants a what were the options that I could get her?
Earrings, necklace, bracelet. That's just bracelets, ring.
Some custom.
She wanted a nipple.
Oh dear.
That's
VinaNova.com is the website. VinaNova.com.
What's wrong with you? You better take that back. D usually would come down here and do a little whoop ass. He'd kick you right down those stairs.
Fish batter recipe.
He'll bring fish bags too. I was going to offer it up to Dregs actually.
Yeah.
Fellas, the $2 million big buy-in is back at Village Honda. That means they want your vehicle. Maybe you got an extra hanging around.
That's a good April Fool's. Take
I
it in,
think it
trade it
is.
in at Village Honda.
Yes.
Get some dough.
Yeah.
Big laugh.
Where's my car?
Like, okay,
I
so
don't know.
so where is it now? It's at Village Honda. Oh, well, how am I well, and I think they've sold it already. Wait a minute.
They're moving those vehicles. I'm telling you. Maybe you got a lease that's expiring.
Where's the fools in the April Fools? You
Jack,
just took my car.
That would be so good if you did it to your dumb buddies.
Yeah, the buddies that busted your TV. You gotta start
Yes.
pranking them. That's how you
just
get
sell their
even.
car.
Yeah. We used to in high school we'd put dudes' cars on like Kijiji or Facebook Marketplace. They'd start getting phone calls like mid-class.
That's good.
Yeah,
I like
that was.
that.
Yeah, I got some hope for him.
As a hardcore Kijiji, and I don't condone that.
Yes.
Actually.
Oh, I think that's
Yeah.
wonderful.
I don't like that at all, Jack.
No purchase necessary. Any make, any model, any year. Complimentary appraisals. That means free of charge. And if you make a deal, you're getting paid in 24 hours. Let Village Honda appraise your vehicle first. Start the process at villagehonda.com. To Flames Nation we go for the Flames news of the day. A second day without a game. And yeah, it's Kiss.
What's this?
Oli Mata's been pretty good, boys.
He wasn't that hot the last game.
No, and that's fine. If he wants to string a few of those together, we'll forgive him because what was it, 10 points in 13 games since becoming a Flame?
Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah.
How is this guy not playing earlier in Utah? Nice little fine from Connie.
Because the coach sucks.
Yeah, because it is somewhere in the middle. He's not
No.
10 points in
Yeah,
13,
he's not a
but
70-point D, man. Yeah.
certainly deserving of more ice time than what he was getting there.
Fair enough. And I think you probably say the same thing about Zach Whitecloud as well when he had a lesser role in Vegas and has been playing big minutes here and has been very good. Also probably excuse him for the Monday in Colorado as well because I think everyone had a rough day.
Yeah, Monday was a tough day.
Yeah, it's Monday.
We'll take a look at the minors, shall we? Where
Probably fasting.
we have this from Danny Austin, live from the 55, ripping darts and talking football.
What do you mean also popped by? Like, did he have other things that he wrote?
Oh, he's so busy.
It feels like there was a previous tweet.
Chatted with Brett Sutter, head coach of the Wranglers, about Idar Suniev. He, of course, was acquired in the Tyler Toffoli deal.
Penticton V.
I scored a ton of goals, 50 in Penticton, I believe. And his first pro season after playing at UMass last year and lighting up college. He has continued to impress. Sutter calling him his most improved player this year. We got a couple call-ups left. Maybe they use one on Suniev. I know Arseny Sergeev, similar name, different position. The goalie has also raised eyebrows. The team's been awful defensively, and he has been on his head for a lot of the last few weeks. Maybe those are your last couple call-ups, games 80, 81,
Sutter
82.
patting himself on the back. I've
Yeah.
done a hell of a job.
hell of
with
a job,
Suniev. He's my most improved.
It's what you want to see. First
It's
pro
a-
campaign, right?
It is
not going
awesome.
to be easy out of the gate.
Why don't we
You
ever
know
have Brett Sutter on?
We will. He's working right now. I think he's going to be done.
We're
real
working hard
quick.
enough.
Six more again. But no, you want to see the kids. You want
Yep.
them. It's great for them. It's great for the fans to see these guys. So you hope it happens sooner
sitting?
than later.
Thank you. And again, Kuznetsov came up, looked better than maybe you thought he was. Brstevich has come up, well,
No
better than I
question.
thought he was. Who else has been? Matthew Gridden looks like the best forward. A lot better than I would have expected. Nice little developmental pipeline.
There's a couple other guys that came up. It was like, whatever. You're not going to bat 1,000 for the most part.
That was one of Huska's
Are you-
biggest fails. Bring up that Stromgren kid or whatever his frickin' name is, and then play him 6 minutes. What are you doing? Play him.
He's not out playing Idar Suniev right now.
Husk is like, we just went 5-1 on a road on a homestand.
Yeah.
Kids are all looking good and
more strays from Rat.
still taking some shit over.
You have to hold people accountable. It's like these fucking politicians that just float through. Right? Oh, yeah, we'll do that. That'll be great. Oh, we'll get some people to pay for this shit. Do your jobs. Christ's sakes.
They're giving themselves raises.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they're getting fucking paid. Crushing this. Fucking pipelines shut down. Fucking can't get water. Everyone, build an outhouse. We can't have water.
Let's slide to a different Flames prospect, an unsigned.
That was out of I mean, I didn't see that coming. We were talking about Suniev and
well,
then
How did that
Stromgren.
come up?
okay.
I'll just shut up and drink my temple.
That's probably for the better at this point. News broken this morning by Johnny Lazarus, part of the championship Jasper Pond hockey team on Team Barn Burner this January.
Oh, this guy you've been bragging about told us to go pound sand?
This guy that we have been very impressed with, leading the nation in scoring and freshman. Another year at college sounds like the plan, which I think is a good one, given that he almost went back to the USHL this year.
Work on your boots, kid.
Feet, strength, everything. Let's go. Another year dominating, and then I imagine
you're right. There was a little bit of soft to the get in the gym.
see you next spring. Go dominate.
Is he
and-
doughy? Is that what you're saying?
Greyhounds. We need greyhounds.
Yeah.
More dogs.
You need cats?
No cats? Anything else? No?
Cats?
You need to be more like a dog. We don't need a bunch of cats in here. Yeah, be a dog.
So interestingly,
I love the meow.
he'll return
Be a
to the
dog.
Quinnipiac Bobcats for
There you
another year.
Are they the Bobcats?
There, yeah.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, good jerseys.
Also saw the signing this morning.
Signing this morning.
Axel Hertig.
Yeah, 20-year-old for the
Nice.
Hitmen. I believe a 7th rounder in the
Yeah.
Nashville draft class that we were at. Big, towering Swedish defenseman.
Who signed them?
Flames.
What the hell? He's in the playoffs. Why are you distracting the poor kid?
Nice.
They're up 3-0. They beat Brandon last night. What are we doing?
Rewarding.
Christ almighty.
Oh, boy. Guess they-
Oh, yeah,
Sign
yeah.
him.
Gotta get involved again.
You got to get back down
You
to
do.
555, settle and rise away.
Distract the
Place.
kids from playing
court
good
circle.
hockey with the Hitmen when they're up 3-0.
I don't even care if we win the series anymore.
Yeah, I'm going to Calgary to play for the
What would you get for a signing bonus there, I wonder?
enough to buy some lovely temples.
Nice.
And a vehicle at Village Honda.
I think those are going to you. I
Pretty
think they're
nice.
getting to you already.
Yeah. Mm.
I don't drink much anymore, so yeah.
The 0.5's hitting hard. You might have a problem. Let's look at the schedule. They continue their 6-game roadie that started with that 9-2 thumping in Colorado. They'll make another pass through Denver next week, but until then,
Payback.
yeah, you watch out, McKinnon.
We're coming for you.
Could be a bitch.
Vegas tomorrow, Anaheim on the weekend. The Ducks suddenly just 2 points up on the Oilers, but they do have a game in hand on the Greasers. So still playing for seeding.
Not
Anaheim.
liking what's going on in this
Yeah, I don't like that.
Western Conference.
Oilers
Better.
better.
They got a shutout from one of their AHL guys last year, and this one in Ingram. He's the one now.
Oh, for sure. Yes.
Yeah. Which is
Because
probably
they hate Jerry.
Well, he's a D.
Jar Jar stinks. So you just package up the skin flute and Kulak in a second, and he's gonna back you up, I guess. It's quite something. Let's go to the standings one more time. Take a peek. We talk about that battle in the Pacific.
I feel like you should do standings after the scores from the night before. Be
Could
like,
do that.
here's what happened, and now here's the standings as a result.
Why don't we do the bottom 10? Or do you want to do, let's do scores. That's great. Yeah, let's go to your finals from last night. Number 10, Jack. We'll start there.
Number 10.
Number 10. Bruins.
What's going on
As
with
the
the Stars,
Stars
boys?
get-
What's
Our
going
buddy
on with the
Glenn,
Bruins?
old
Yeah.
Gully's throwing.
Best hair in the league. Let's go, Gully.
Dallas has lost 6 of 7. 1-4-2.
Statement win for the Habs.
Do you know that
They were
Victor
bouncing all
Arvidsson
over.
has 24 goals?
I can't even pay attention to what's going on. Somebody walk me through this.
Top left.
Well, that's why you could let Holloway and Broberg
Yeah.
go, because you had Arvidsson, remember?
That's yeah. Boston 6-3. Victor Arvidsson had a hat trick.
There have been some nice bounce backs in Boston this year.
Is it the coach?
I think probably Marco Sturm, you would be getting good grades. I don't see him atop
Who did he
the
shit talk that was on the Flames team?
John Beecher.
Yeah, that's right.
Flames claimed on waivers.
bit lazy.
We saw Ottawa hemorrhage there in the first period. This was Bruins got 4 in the third. This was a lead for the Stars in the third period.
Another big win for the Sabres. That hurts the Isles in the competitive
Suck
chase
it,
for
Islanders.
wild cards and or third seed in the Metro.
Or Western New York, not Eastern New York, like you losers.
Kucherov did play last night, fellas. He's trying to reel in the Art Ross after missing a pair of games over the weekend. Florida, we talked about the
Do you
huge
think
upset.
he cares?
I don't know. I don't
Like,
get
what
the
year is
sense
that?
that I don't think it's the top of his list. No.
Like, and I'm actually would be curious.
He strikes me as a guy. It does not matter
Yeah.
because he's done it before.
I know how vocal that
but
fan
what
base
drives
is.
him
but-
to be great?
I think if he's playing, he's trying to light it up. But I think he would trade all that in a heartbeat for another long playoff run.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But
Day to day,
these guys that are
I
at
don't
the,
know.
do you think it matters to Nate McKinnon?
No.
You don't? You don't think
The
that
Art
Nate
Ross?
McKinnon is driven to win the Art Ross?
Well, no, I think he cares. I think it's well down his
I think
list.
that-
I think he
Yes, but
Yeah.
I'm not comparing between Art Ross and a Stanley Cup championship.
right.
I'm saying what motivates.
it's kind of like how
Yeah. I don't
Iginla. It's a ping pong game in the locker room. I
Oh,
have
yeah.
to win
Have to.
this
I'm
or
winning.
die.
Yes, that's exactly.
So if you
it's-
ask Nate, do you care about it? I don't really. But if it's the last 2 games of the season, you need.
no, I
I'm
think
wi-
even more so.
I'm now
I
going to
think he
win
go-
this.
I
fucking
think
thing.
Kucherov, McKinnon,
You're probably right.
McDavid go into the season saying, "I'm winning." this."
And even if you're not saying at the beginning of the year, like here we are at the end of the year, McKinnon's 5 back in McDavid, Kucherov's 4 back, and they each have games in hand on McDavid. I think they're all invested.
Yeah.
I never went into a hockey game thinking about getting a point, like ever. It wasn't part of my.
No, that's not how you put
But
it.
these
Yeah.
guys are like, no, I'm winning the scoring title.
Yeah.
Screw the rest of you.
Cooch
What,
has also been screwed on some heart stuff over his career. When you look
Yeah.
at his season totals, like there's a loud, that fan base is like, he's always getting screwed. If he played in Canada, he'd get more votes. And they're probably right. He's been
probably right.
phenomenal.
What were you thinking about? Game tonight. I'm gonna get my skates on. I'm gonna go out
Shut
there.
down Mario.
Gonna battle. What's going through here?
Depended on the night before.
Yeah.
Right?
Fish and
Was
chips?
I out
Tyler.
late? What am I?
Who's got the best fish and chips in town?
Short shifts.
This is a
hungover.
question I've been asking for many, many years.
Did you see the models in the stands?
Going back to my
Warm-up?
playing days.
Still
Still no one.
models or the models in the stands.
Both.
Yeah, fair enough. Do you want to roll through more of the finals?
Yeah, let's roll through.
Let's do it. Rangers,
we-
thank you.
Like we talked about the Islanders just done back. That's got to. You're second, you're third, you're out. You're third, you're out. You're in, you're second.
Mhm.
I'd say
gotta
it
be kind of
stings.
exhausting.
It certainly stings, and that. Well, it would be
Yeah.
exhausting, for sure, exhausting. Except that Buffalo's a really good team.
It's
so I'm
true.
not surprised.
Very good.
Montreal, we talked about it. The Habs 6 in a row, 7 of 8. Caulfield's up to
Wow.
47 goals.
50 kid, come on.
Ottawa,
4 points for the run.
bad
Chuck.
start.
Yeah.
Bad start. Rangers, Devils.
Thank you.
It's
The
a
Battle of the Potomac.
well, it was a battle. Now, when you
Potomac.
think of Jacob Markstrom, what do you think? Just a
Lazy
kind,
goalie. Dumb
kind.
goalie.
There were some fisticuffs last night.
Fisticuffs.
There were some fisticuffs
Is that how they say it in Sweden?
at Madison Square Garden last night.
That's French.
Him and Shesterkin shooting the old Dukes.
Shooting the Dukes.
Can
Well,
you believe it?
the fans hate each other, so the
Shooting.
players do.
Game with,
Incredible.
what, Swayman and Vasilevsky,
Yep.
and then Needle Dick went with Bobber, right?
I think there might even be more
No, it's 3 this year, and there's 2 the
Wow.
prior 14 years.
because we trust these guys.
They're using ChatGPT.
Yeah,
Guarantee.
they got the spreadsheets and the data. Yeah. That's incredible, though. Like
Don't ever show that again.
Cam
Don't ever
Talbot?
cite.
Cam Talbot, Mike Smith was a long time ago.
Yeah. Jack, how about the Pittsburgh Penguins?
I'm gonna say it, boys. They're making the playoffs.
Oh, here we
They're
go.
locked in.
Are you locked in?
Locked in.
Are we going for
They've
games?
been through. Yeah, they've
What the
been
hell
through
you talking
everything.
about going to Pittsburgh for
We're
a game?
going to
We're not
Pittsburgh.
going to Pittsburgh.
Going to
Buffalo.
Going to Pittsburgh.
All right. Well, it's close.
That's the West
They're in,
Eastern
they're
Conference
locked.
Finals.
Cheap
those two
flight.
teams.
They've had so much adversity.
Oh,
Crosby's hurt.
So
So
much.
Toast. Malkin's hurt.
It's true.
Toast.
Yager, Lemieux,
No, Red, no,
Francis,
Fleury.
Crosby,
They had to play in the igloo for all
Dawson,
those years. It's
Letang.
cold. They don't have a basketball team to cheer for.
Oh, times are tough.
Penguins have won 3 of 4. Chinnikov, Jack, what a trade. Another 2-point night.
Is that the guy they got from Columbus?
Yes.
Second. Hell of a trade.
Yes.
Dubas again. He's had a hell of a year. They were
Detroit?
supposed to be awful
Bam.
this year.
Detroit, remember, missed the playoffs for 9 years in a row. It's like, hey, it's finally we're going to get there. Not so fast. You better start doing some winning, boys.
And
Malcolm
now
was back.
some rumblings out of Detroit that maybe Stevie Eisman gets punted up to president.
Oh, really?
The Iser plan is not paid dividends yet. Close, but
Do you
not
feel
close enough.
bad for Iserman because
They got
he's
screwed in
been-
the draft lottery
Yes,
a bunch,
yeah.
but he also has failed to make the big swings with all of this prospect and draft capital he has. Like Justin Falk's been caved in since he got there,
I thought that was a bad move from the
and he
start.
paid a lot for him. And it's like, I don't know how much this guy has left. Like he ain't Carolina.
But you were
Falk.
criticizing them for not doing anything.
And so what I think the criticism is that if that's the biggest move you've made over 5-6 years,
But like that,
you probably haven't really swung for
like
the
that was my
fences.
point at the time. It's like, well, yeah, Eisman, you got to do something. It's like, well, what if doing something means getting Justin Falk for too much money? And then you pay, well, yeah, this has not worked out. It's like sometimes you just got to, the trade isn't there.
No, I agree. Yeah, I'm not saying make bad deals for the sake of making deals. It's just that this is a team that we thought would be coming out of this rebuild a long time
And they
ago.
may make it. Listen, they're 2 points
They can
up.
still
They
be
might
in.
get there. Who knows?
It'll be wound up if they get in. We know that. Flyers won't go away, but they do lose to the Capitals last night.
Only 2 more goals for Ovi. Hits 30 goals for the 20th time in his life.
Yeah, what the hell else are they going to do in Washington? Feed him the puck.
Oh, he scores. And the other little story that not a lot of people are talking about, Lane Hudson's younger brother, Cole, the power play ripping at 33% since he came up from college.
Wow.
Got another Hudson in the league.
Caps are kind of there. The Flyers are there. Caps 3-1 or 5-1-1 in their last 7.
Can you not anoint too early? Because like he's played.
He's played 4
He's
games.
been very good. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying. Good 4 games. Yeah, and looks like older brother, but yeah, I'm not saying he's going to the Hall.
Jackets lose their 4th straight. Bones. The Jetsos go into Chicago and get an OT
We could
winner.
have chicken wing bones.
We could do chicken wing. Connor, overtime winner. Hellebuck 18 saves. Shifley 3 helpers. Jets have won 4 of the last 5. 1 back.
One back, Jets. I kind of like this story.
1 back.
I like the Jets getting it.
Yeah,
I would
get
do-
Hellebuck right.
Yeah.
No expectations. Roll into Colorado. Oh, Colorado. Never mind.
And the Oilers win again.
Connor.
It's a 4-game winning streak. First time this year.
Oh, congrats, fellas.
Connor Ingram, 27 saves. Second shutout of the season. Davo, goals in 5 straight. The Kraken.
Is that his nickname, Davo?
I don't know. Pinder brought it up. I just like
Olympics, they call him Davo.
yeah, the Kraken are still in that mix, but have lost 6 of 7 somehow. Pillow fight.
Ew.
Yeah.
Can you give me a gross? We don't like the Kraken.
Yeah,
They're not-
all right.
Gross.
Thank you.
So that was last night.
Yeah. A couple more tidbits on, well, let's go look at the standings now, since that's the order we want to do things in here. And look at the Edmonton gap behind Anaheim. Anaheim has a game in hand. They are also 2 points up on Edmonton, but the Oilers have been rolling. We just noted 4 wins in a row.
We don't know about Cutter Gauthier. He left the game 2 nights ago.
Leading rookie, well, 38 goals, or
Yeah.
not rookie. It's Seneca's the leading rookie.
Seneca,
scorer.
yeah, but
He's got
Cutter's having
20.
an
Jeez.
unbelievable year.
2 teams have punched their tickets, Colorado and Dallas. That's it. It's
It's only
crazy.
2.
And again, 4 teams on the outside looking in, trying to reel in the Predators, who are 3 games over 500 and hold a playoff spot.
Jack, do you have any anything to say about the West? Now, I mean, you put Pittsburgh in.
Yeah, the West sucks, and it still
Okay.
sucked. It sucks
Oh, geez.
yesterday. Sucks today.
Sucks, eh?
Oh my god.
It's just it's not intriguing.
Top team. in
We've
the
talked
league.
about it a lot to you, Don Ryan. Like what matchup are
Jack
you looking
does
forward
not
to?
he does not
I mean,
care.
the Central's going to be a war. The rest
Yeah,
is dog shirt. Yeah,
Dallas, Minnesota, sure.
Yep.
What else?
that's it. I mean, Edmonton, Vegas could be compelling, but we need Vegas to get going here because the Oilers have started
If
to
it
get
ends
going.
up being them.
Torts is there. That'll have some intrigue. Someone's going to be a massive disappointment there.
Yes.
We don't need Edmonton in the one hole.
Like I
don't
feel like
that
we're
at
all rooting for Winnipeg now, but they'll just get smacked.
I'm telling you, boys, get ready.
Utah?
No,
Don't say it.
just
Don't.
get ready.
Don't
What are you?
jinx anything. Just leave it be.
The hell you saying?
Let sleeping dogs rest.
In a sea of
Red?
poo.
Mediocrity. Yeah.
One team, 4-game winning streak, first time this year.
Oh.
Goalie might start to be put
That's the only thing I can hang my hat
to be the
on
best,
is the
be the
goal.
best of the worst until you got that. Oh, geez, that's unbelievable. McKinnon and Natchez and Makar and everybody out for this. It's terrible.
I don't need your negative energy.
I
coming into
just-
the playoff draft.
I know.
I don't need it. Don't need it at all.
Have simple and shut
Let's go to the east. Let's go to the east quickly. Change topic. Great battle in the Atlantic. Buffalo, Tampa, and Montreal all can still win that division. We're talking a difference of 4 points and games in hand for Tampa and Montreal, 1 each on Buffalo. Okay, lots of good hockey to be played there. And the wild card race is elite. We're talking about teams that would be home ice teams out west that are on the outside looking in the playoffs in the east. Crazy.
You do love that.
Yeah, it's
I
just
don't know
because
what it. Yeah.
we talk about Ottawa as huge failures and screw ups and Eisman's this and that. And it's like, oh, yeah, you'd be leading the Pacific. Here.
What also sets up is these teams, for the most part, you're talking Eastern time zone. These are the early games.
Yeah, good.
We could, as we're sitting down to watch some hockey, we could be in for some real humdingers. The 5 o'clock. Oh man! Oh, this is unbelievable. And then the West games come on. Whew. These games stink. Jack was right.
These games stink.
Off to bed.
Bottom
I'm not even
10.
watching this.
It's like where the Flames
It's
are
like
at.
porridge.
A point for the Blackhawks last night, 2 for the Rangers.
Yes,
Fellas.
fellas. Nice.
Eyes on the prize. Let's go. Let's go. Torch, you
there.
better have the Golden Knights rolling tomorrow.
Right there. Lock it in, Flames. Let's go.
Chicago almost won
Put
that
the
game, too.
Castagna and Costanza and Seinfeld. Put them in. Put them in.
Yeah.
Any words of any advice for Huska?
And let them bastards run in Vegas tonight. Just
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Go.
Floor
There's got to
it.
be some sort of nightclub.
Bottle
that's open.
service. Go to-
Hus-
See if they can find a nightclub that's open.
There's that restaurant we went to. What was it called? Spearmint Rhino. They
Great.
Yeah,
food.
great steaks.
Yeah.
great meat. The Ovechkin numbers continue to
Oh,
pile
for
up.
Christ's sakes. I'm almost sick of talking about this guy.
20 years, 30 or more. It's just bleeping insane. He's also the 4th player to post a 30-goal year at 40 or older.
20 years.
That's a long time. Most guys would be happy with
20 of 30 for 40.
Mhm.
You're see what the
20, 30,
Numbers
40?
there.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oof.
So he started when he was 20.
I don't know.
I think it was a 19-year-old year.
I have to do the math. I
Yeah.
don't know.
20 years.
How are
and
we
30
supposed to
goals.
know
I
that?
thought it was 20 years in a row.
There's a lockout.
Be
rate
20
when we
seasons.
drafted, yeah.
Yeah, he has 20 30-goal seasons, so there'd be some.
So he sucked some years.
There's
Yeah.
one he didn't. 05 was 6.
I was playing then. Tough.
Yeah.
How
You
if you
shut
did
him
that?
down.
Tough league.
Retro
back
shut
then,
him down.
boys.
Back in the old days.
Well, that was the year he had 19 and was
Tommy
on, in
John
that
suit.
game where you
Yeah.
made that play. And
There you go.
Check.
Great reach they said on Rat.
can't believe Warner
Robbed him.
kept them from that 31st 20-goal season. He'll you know what? On his deathbed,
21st.
he'll be just like, I love you all, and damn you, Rhett Warner.
He doesn't know who Rhett Warner is.
Matthew Schaefer continues to put up impressive numbers. He's closing in on the greatest 18-year-old defensive season
I'm
of
sick
all
of talking
time.
about this guy too.
Physical Phil Housley still holds the records
Oh,
for
boy, Phil.
18-year-olds, 57. He's 1 point away.
Oh, damn it.
He's got some runway, though. Isle's got some games left.
That's fine. Housley's American. Let's get the Canadian kid up there. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I like that.
Can we invite this guy to the next Olympics and or World Cup?
No,
That feels like a good idea.
Ryan.
No? Oh.
Who, Phil? He's
Schaefer.
American. We can't have him there.
Phil's a little long in the tooth. But the 18-year-old might be really good in 2 years. Really good.
I'm
Like,
done with this this best on best stuff too.
It's
If you want to
over.
talk about things we're done with, it's enough. Four Nations, this Olympics, that. It's like, okay, we get
World
it.
Cup this,
We get
yeah.
it.
We got some news on Cale Makar. Remember, he left the game against the
Yes.
Oh,
Flames
hell.
on Monday.
Oh no!
Oh,
Jared Bednar said nothing serious. Quote, it's the time of year when you're trying your best to not play guys through injuries, i.e. if this was the playoffs he's playing, but we definitely are
Well,
get
you know what? Kale and I have a lot in common based on that last statement.
yeah, you're prioritizing rest.
Kale wants to prioritize rest. I think that's very wise.
Mhm.
I do the same on a regular basis.
Healthy habits.
Yep.
I wonder if he's getting enough naps in. A lot of science saying naps are great for
naps
I-
are good.
It's kind of like that. Like Rhett's big into that stuff, right?
I am.
Me, not so much, but I will say, I've been napping for a long time. I was on the nap train years ago.
Jack, you nap?
Do I nap?
Yeah, that's the question. Do you
Are you
nap?
a napper?
Not really, no.
Well, what the?
Jack, do you know what the word nap means?
Yes.
My
Come on, Jack.
Uncle
Is it a
Vic,
nap?
Uncle Vic had to nap every day.
Yeah.
After lunch because he's working his. Maybe you should work
So
hard.
hard
You
it's hard.
need a nap.
When I
Floater.
nap, I just it just turns into a full on sleep. I don't want to get up.
Well, you don't need to get right into the wrapper.
Man, it's on the couch.
Just have a
somewhere
little,
it's light.
just, shut the mill for 40 minutes.
Put a hat on your face.
Good
Yes.
for you.
Get her.
I'm not saying get into your jammies, put on white noise and your mouth guard and start drooling.
Brush your teeth and lie down, Jack. Fluffing your pillows.
Just have a nap for
I
fuck's
got
sake.
shit to do. I got shit to do. No time to
He's
nap.
got to read books. That'll put
Yeah,
him to
he's
sleep.
busy.
Sidney Crosby is closing in on another point per
Yes,
game
Jack.
season.
Yeah.
Jackie boy, how can I nap when I'm so excited about consistency, longevity, and greatness?
Ready? You sick of this guy?
I was just gonna say I've had enough of this.
In spite of all the adversity.
Ooh, look at
Oh,
me.
shit.
I'm Sid. Another point per game season. He's pretty good. Keep playing, bud. I'm excited for the Penguins in the playoffs. I know in the fall, I was like, I don't know if this is real or not. But
I'm with you.
excited. We didn't think this was happening. There was one team in the offseason. We're like, we think there's one team that's in the McKenna sweepstakes. We'll figure out the rest. It's got to be Pittsburgh. No, they're home ice right now.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Jack. I told you there's 3 goalie fights. And we showed that already.
Yeah.
Here are the 3 this year because you did remember them off the top of your head. I was impressed. There's Needle Dick and
Needle
Bobber.
Dick.
Bobber, I like that your head's up. You're going to need to get your hands out.
Look at like
Bob's like, I'm ready to eat one.
He's a grappler. He's not a.
He does look like he's ready for a
but what he's
jiu-jitsu
doing
move.
is he's shit talking. You get one, bitch.
Yeah.
You get one.
I'll
Look,
take
see
the
my
first.
hands?
I'll
See
take
my
the
hands.
first.
I'm not swinging. You get
not
the
afraid.
first one.
Not afraid.
And then you're going to sleep.
You know who's got the best look? Is the 2 dudes
Yeah,
behind them.
Rodriguez.
Look at
Evan
the mouth
Rodriguez,
breather
yeah.
back there.
Goalie fight,
Stupid athletes.
Bob, what are you doing?
He's down here.
You know,
Put your
Rodriguez.
hands up,
You know,
Bob.
Rodriguez sees this phone. He's like, oh, look at me. Damn it. My mouth open. What am I doing? Jesus.
This is shocking.
This picture's going to be everywhere, and I look like an idiot.
Next. Then we had the outdoor game. Swayman and Vasilevsky.
Two big
understood
guys,
their
eh?
memo.
Oh,
Yes.
right. Oh,
John Cooper famously wore the Scarface suit for that game.
And I like that one because there was no
Amen.
real reason for it, but it's the spectacle, the
Showman.
outdoor game. They did it just because it would
Just
be good fun.
sit-
Why not? Have some fun, friends. And then, of course, last night,
Yes.
Madison Square Garden.
just Dirk and I didn't know I could
Doug is
love
like,
him anymore.
Get me out of here.
you know any good art galleries nearby?
I just hope no one gets hurt.
Are we going to the MoMA after this? Is it far from here?
Have you been to the MoMA yet?
I don't
Do we have
know.
to take take
It's a
the
Museum of
subway?
Modern Art.
Yeah, I know.
Do we take
Yeah.
the museum from here, the subway from here to get to the?
Can we rent a bicycle? I like to rent a bike.
I can do it here because I got bike lanes. Thanks, Ninchi.
Tonight's games.
Yes.
Let's go.
All right.
Only 3.
I'm making burgers and fries to watch these games.
I like it, Rhett.
No fish and chips.
Huh?
That's lunch.
These games are awful.
This game's. Hey, shut up, Jack. We're
Jack,
playing the
what
game.
the hell's
Canucks and Avs.
I love Jack's disdain
These
for the
games
Western
are
Conference.
awful.
Bad. I mean,
There is no Eastern Conference.
The
team.
Kings win. They're in a playoff spot. The
Huge.
Sharks are not technically out of it,
They got
shockingly.
2 games and had their couple points back.
Anaheim's first place on the line.
Got to hold up
All
the,
right.
the coil, and the Avalanche going to wear the Nordiques jerseys.
What a
Look at
mess.
the front
Jack.
door, Jack.
What a night.
Canucks and
I'm with Jack,
Avs.
though. These late games stink.
yeah, they're all at the same
Not
time.
a chance.
Did Shane O'Brien play for both these teams?
Yes.
I'll take it. Blues Kings. Wayner.
Wayne. Roman Vopat.
Yes,
Oh!
he did. Yes, he
Wow,
did.
good rarity points.
Thank
there.
you.
Moose Jaw Warrior.
Yeah, and the Ducks and Sharks.
Brett Hedican. Nope. It's possible.
I recall us getting stumped before on Ducks and Sharks.
Should.
Solani.
Oh, well, there we go. How long was he in San Jose?
He was in San Jose, right?
I don't think he was.
He was a Duck, and then he went to Colorado, and then there was a little Nashville thing, and then
He may not have been.
I don't think
He
he
wasn't in San Jose. What are you talking
I'm
about?
not sure.
I think you're high.
Okay.
Somebody was down in that neck of the woods,
There's got to be a goalie that played for both these
bouncing
teams.
back and forth.
I was thinking just some guy at the end, like tail end of his career. Of course, you go to California just to mail it in.
Ooh, this is tough. All right, we need some help, Jack. Ducks and Sharks.
Sillinger. It's been
That's a
everywhere.
good guess. Played for 17 and 18.
Bill Yard.
All right, we need the chat.
See,
Three games
when
slate.
there's only a
Just-
few
I know we get
games, we're
stumped.
no good.
Yeah, got to get the juices flowing. Need a warm up. Nothing in the chat, Jack.
Someone say something. Yeah.
Sharks, eh? Sharks and Ducks.
Sharks and Ducks.
I'm Googling.
Yeah, all right. Who played for the
3
Sharks?
seasons for the Sharks, Timu.
Oh, there you go.
I do not remember him.
It-
Danny Heatley. 41 players of Nick Bonino. Jeff
Benino,
Friesen. Jeff Friesen's a good one.
Yeah, good. Yeah, there you go. Okay, lots there. Thank you.
Reimer?
We cheated. Can you give us some sort of a
We
fail?
didn't cheat. I had it right off the
Yeah, he
hopper.
got
Oh,
it.
okay, yeah, there you go.
Billy Holder, for
Yeah.
Christ's sakes.
Tricks.
Oh, Billy Holden. It's
No,
in the
Holder.
That's the guy in the comments. Billy Holden.
Travis Moen.
He played. He was there for 3 years.
I do not
Guys.
remember him in San Jose.
Where
Well,
in his
that's
career?
fine.
Walk us through this.
Not
'Cause we're
bad.
not mad at you, but we're trying to remember.
Went there in 2000, 2001.
After what? So walk us through his career here.
Jets, then to the Ducks. Fuck. Nice trade, Paddock.
Kilger.
I'm gonna get back in the Calgary.
Anyway, so he's
God
in Anaheim. He's
almighty.
crushing it.
Traded from Anaheim to the San Jose Sharks for Jeff Friesen,
Oh, yeah.
Stevie Shields, and a conditional pick in the 03 draft.
It's a hell of a deal.
Huh.
How many did you score those years?
Spent 2 years. First year, 82 games, 29 goals. Next year, 82 games, 28 goals.
Steady.
I do not remember him being.
Then he and
What years were those?
then he and Paul,
Went to
following
Nashville-
that, went
or
to Colorado
Colorado.
for 1 year, where it was like, just why are we
What
playing
years?
this season? Why are we even bothering? Just give him the cup.
What
Yeah.
years?
What?
What seasons?
01, 02, 02, 03
Huh.
in San Jose.
The more you know. Big game in Calgary tonight. Not the Flames, not the Wranglers, not the Hitmen, not the Roughnecks. It's got to be Stampeders, right, Jackson? It's the PWHL
That's
tours
right, the
passing
game.
through. Remember Cassie came on?
Yeah.
She's saying, hey, you jerks, get your butts down there in the 1st of April. No April Fools here. We're going to have some hockey for you. It is Ottawa against Toronto. The Takeover Tour. Note the 7:30 start time.
Note it.
They held an open practice, both these teams yesterday around the city. And as Cassie says, big crowd, do it. Who knows where the next expansion teams are going to fall?
I read online there were hundreds of people that showed up to the one practice.
I believe that.
Awesome.
It's great. And over 14,000 seats spoken for already.
Love
and
it.
They are opening the 300s. Congrats.
Yeah,
Go
they
get
are.
it. There's your Wednesday fun day.
Wing Wednesday.
Wing Wednesday. As for the Calgary Hitmen, you noted it. They have won again. They're up 3-0 on Brandon. The first 2 games
we
went
need
to.
Pike for everything, though. Like we couldn't just come up with this.
I'll crop him out next time. I know how
Yes,
much you
thank
hate
you.
I'm
him.
sure the Hitman probably tweeted about it.
The
The
note
Western
that
League
he
certainly
adds- The note that he adds is important.
I see.
Okay.
Ethan Moore has scored the winner in all 3 overtime winners in period 3 of overtime, period 1 of overtime, and now in regulation.
I could have sworn, maybe I'm wrong,
Hmm?
that Ethan Morrow would have been too old for junior.
No, this is Moore. Kristen Moore's son.
Oh,
I went to school.
John Moore?
Silverwood Heights Elementary.
Dudley,
Moore?
Roger.
Congrats to the Hitmen. And you wanted to talk about the Medicine Hat Tigers, Rhett.
No, I
Back to
didn't
you.
want to talk about the
Back to you,
Minnesota
Rhett.
Tigers, but the Tigers did shit pump the Regina Pats.
Oh,
Maddox Schultz. Liam Pugh scored.
pew, pew, pew.
Young boy. Just a young lad.
Mm.
Sniping.
Whippersnapper.
Goaltending wasn't so good for Regina.
Oh,
Had the old Maddox Schultz. there.
Basha was flying around.
Ah, I love to hear that.
Scoring goals.
Fish and chips. That's his nickname.
Hmm.
Is that too much?
it's all connecting now.
Yeah,
It's
it's
twice in the same show.
Yeah. I don't know that congrats are in order, but
Do you
we
want
did
any
have
other WHL highlights?
Yeah, well, back to you, Rhett. What do you got for us?
Saskatoon Blades team.
Oh, the Blades. Look at this
Right.
right here. Hey,
You know that team to the north of us, or that city
Yeah.
that nobody likes?
Shelbyville, yeah.
Old Jerome Engel,
Yeah.
Buford T. Justice, my boy, taught us all how to survive fights.
Mhm.
Toughest bastard around. He was honored with the WHL Distinguished Gentleman Award or something.
Amazing.
Yes.
So he was a long time as a trainer?
No, assistant coach.
Assistant coach, sorry.
I believe he played for the Blades. He's been coaching there since I was there, which means forever. He told Tony Twist when he was fighting Lake Gates, go to the body, Twister, go to the body. And then Gates just beat the piss out of him.
Oh, dude. So maybe not the body.
Twister was, what are you talking about? Well, I thought maybe.
And Wasey Rabbit sent us a photo of your boy Buford, when a couple of years ago when he was.
Wow, I was on the phone with Buf and
There
we
you
were
go.
in
Outstanding.
at
That's
ASU.
right.
In the West, Everett, Kelowna, Prince George, and Penticton all up 3-0 in their series.
All of them up 3-0.
Prince Albert leads Red Deer 3-0. Hitman 3-0 as we saw. Medicine Hat on Regina 2-1, and the Blades lead the Oil Kings 2-1.
I never got
2
to
out of
finish
8
that
series.
story, did I?
Did I jump on it?
No, I got distracted by the Jerome
The
thing
Tony
for-
Twist story or the
Anyway, Blades won. Thank you. Beat up on anything, Edmonton. Thank you.
poor Festival City taking another blow. Eh?
Yeah, poor buggers.
Cultural capital. First time we've ever seen this. Now the World Cup's coming. We know it's in Canada, Mexico, and the USA. And
Well, it's not in Italy because the stupid Italians didn't make it.
So here's the thing about the Italians. They announced their World Cup kit and then went on to lose in Bosnia yesterday.
Wow.
And for the first time ever, they've released a World Cup kit to a tournament they did not qualify for.
That's three
in
World
a row.
Cups in a row they've won.
Better team on paper, had to go into Bosnia where it was incredibly windy, cold, showers, even.
Excuses.
Wow, it's not how the Italians are made to play in that weather.
So
Bosnians, big win. And congrats to Amo, everyone that from the motherland dancing and celebrating still. Flares, huge
What?
tip of the cap to the Bosnians.
Almost Bosnia?
I believe so.
How do you know these
I
things?
thought he was Herzegovinian.
It's the same country. There you go.
How the hell would you know
Thanks.
that?
Thanks, Ryan.
Because
You think Jack knew that? Jack doesn't know what Bosnia is on its own.
I only know America.
There you go. See?
Mark.
America.
This does have implications for Canada
I
because
can
the
get
winner of
Texas.
this particular playoff goes into the group that Canada's in that already has Switzerland, Qatar,
I
and
was
Canada.
thinking of taking the family to the Italian-Canadian game in I think it was
Toronto.
going to be in Toronto.
I know.
They are not going to play that game anymore. It'll
I'm
have
not
a
going there.
It's gonna be tough now. Yeah. Try.
Once the Bosnians activate, there'll be a lot of seats
It
left.
might be easier to get tickets. Actually.
It will be easier to get tickets, but it will
I'm
not be
sure
Team
for
Italy.
Canada. Are they any good? Jonathan Davis.
Someone I know, old Johnny Boulder. He's going to be in Toronto. He's got
Billy
tickets.
Holder?
Oh, Billy
to,
Holden?
he's got tickets to go see. I think it's Mumford and Sons.
Oh, nice.
Going to see the Jays and the Yankees.
Oh, unreal.
He's like, there's this soccer thing going on. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you should get tickets. Like, I think they're kind of expensive. Like, oh, I don't know if they'd be that.
Not for you,
A
Billy.
couple grand.
$3-4 grand a
Yeah.
seat.
Yeah, that price will come down now.
This will
That's
help
not
now
everywhere.
with the
Go check out the Bosnians.
old Bosnians.
To the major
What are you
leagues
saying?
of
The
baseball.
Bosnians are cheap pricks?
I'm
That's not what
saying
I'm saying. No,
the
no.
hundreds of thousands of Italian Canadians in Toronto had pushed the prices up.
Well, we don't have Bosnians?
Not nearly as many as Italians, but
Well,
we do
I
have
to
Bosnians.
Trust.
We have
Amo.
Amel and his family.
I'll ask Amo.
Alm will buy it. He's getting a whole
Got a
section.
whole suite, yeah. Got a bleacher named after him. To the major league, Shohei Ohtani remains good at baseball. He
You
was the
tired of this guy, Red?
I'm
I get sick.
So
tired
sick of this guy. Tired of this
Longest
guy.
active on base streak. That's the art of not getting out. That's how you be good at baseball.
Enough.
36 games in a row. Also, the longest scoreless inning streak for a pitcher, 22 2/3. He's a pitcher and a hitter. Bit of a show off.
Active, scoreless industry.
Yeah, how about Shohei bugger off Otani? It'd be
Settle
where I'm
down.
at with this guy.
Show hey.
Settle down, Ohtani.
Take a long walk off a short pier, Otani.
Isn't he a
That's what I
shady
tell him.
prick too?
Oh no, that was his interpreter gambling
Oh, that's
millions of
right.
dollars. Nothing to see here,
Uh-uh.
and that's been put to bed. Good thing. Continue to buy tickets and jerseys, everyone. What does an interpreter make? Like how many mil? Because those bets were big.
I don't know, but I should get that gig because it'll pay better than this.
Well, and you're a good interpreter.
I am.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
His comprehension and interpretation skills
Yeah.
through the roof. Yeah. The closest call in the very short history of ABS, which I believe you fellas have turned around. And you like this ABS. It's adding a little spice to games.
Automatic braking system, Dean.
Yeah.
It's,
I get some serious ABS. I take pills for it.
that's IBS. So let's go,
Thanks, Ryan.
Maxwell Scherzer.
In a couple of them, but stayed behind through that simulated game to get
Now,
where
this
he
is
wants.
close.
And
93 bottom of the zone. Batter taps the helmet. That's I'd like to challenge because, or is it Heineman that called the challenge? Either way. Call the ball. They're going to see if it's a strike. Okay, that looks really close. Because if it touches the zone,
Oh my! I mean,
what?
just a couple of them, but
The closest
That's
ever.
that's about as close as you can get there, Ryan.
There you go. Now, the guy that struggled a lot with balls and strikes last week was CB Buckner. I believe you fellas showed it. He continued to get calls wrong, and he continued to get challenges won by the players off his bad calls. He luckily wasn't behind home plate last night, but the good news is he was at first for this.
Look at everybody's.
Just laughing. I'm like, this guy's having a week.
Oh,
We got to get him onto the temples here because this is about his.
I need a
obvious-
job like this where you can't get fired.
Yes,
It'd be a
some phony
shit
baloney.
boss.
Unbelievable.
I like what this guy's doing. He's getting lots of
You-
TV
You
time.
like
He
the cut
is.
of this guy's chip?
It's kind of
You know what he's going to test is like, can we fire an umpire?
It's like Leslie Nielsen and Naked Gun.
Yes, it is. Jack, you have to watch this movie. Naked Gun. Oh,
Must kill the queen.
finally, I guess, did you see with the old Trumpster is
You
going to
know
put
me.
his signature on the I think it's one of the bills in the U.S.
That's really
Well,
where
he
you want to
put
go,
his
Ryan.
signature on
Get
everything.
that chicken
Okay.
ready. And so in Canada, there's been a corresponding move, which celebrates one of the great prime ministers of our lives. There it is, Reg.
Perfect. Man, that looks sharp.
Congrats, Rhett. I guess that's you on the 20. Happy April Fools, everyone.
Go
Our
into
good
politics, kids.
It's,
Do something meaningful.
we're the new 26 Preludes. They're in.
God, I can't wait for
Reimagined,
AI to
reinvented.
take over the world and just.
Northwest Automall, your dealership for life. Go shake hands. Say hello to the friendly people. BillachOnit.com.
It's only one thing keeping me going today. Burgers.
Burgers.
And
Wonton
fish and-
burgers?
Fish and chips.
No, the beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good beef.
Gonna make barbecue burgers and steakhouse burgers.
A steakhouse burger.
Mhm. Barbecue burgers, a little sweeter. Got the barbecue sauce right in there.
Okay.
Kids love them.
Yeah.
I don't like all that sugar,
No, you're
Hey,
all right.
right?
Yeah.
It's a little more seasoning, a little bit fatter for the steakhouse burger. Top that with some lettuce, onion. I don't know if I'll do tomato because I don't know if I can find any good tomatoes.
It's hard.
How's the greenhouse?
Then I'm gonna griddle the buns.
Uh-huh.
Get a little crust to 'em.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jack, you want to come over?
Sure.
He's got a lot of texting with Ryan to do
Oh.
later
Right.
about
Well, I don't want to take you away.
Connor
from those.
Zeri contract.
I
or
saw how
something, but-
excited you were for those games tonight. I don't want to take.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe Jack has some laundry. You can come over.
Jack, I mean, that's like we're in a weird way, we're kind of selling the product here. We're getting people excited about hockey, which means they're going to want to listen to this show, and then we're trying to invest. We can't have you running down the product.
We're gonna talk about those games tomorrow. Break them down for the people.
Meanwhile,
Right?
he's sticking up for CB Buckner. Like, come on,
There's
Jack.
only
pick a
3
lane here.
games tonight. Vancouver, Colorado. Hey,
Nords jerseys.
Right?
All right.
Jack.
Let's all watch the games. Talk about it tomorrow.
If you're not going to read, just do something. This would be a real good day to put, really
I really would. Yeah.
cram it to us and read a chapter.
just walk in here, just cough
Hey,
and walk. Hey.
chapter 2. Bang.
Bang.
Well, and you know what?
notes.
Tomorrow it might be a snow day, so we'll be going from home.
Oh, that's
So you'll have a little
better.
extra time. Your commute time in the morning that you would have spent, you could catch a quick
I've
chapter. in
never
there.
seen you do F all here, so I don't know why you don't bring the book in.
So bring the book here, lay
Yeah,
down,
a little nice little
pass
here.
out,
Yeah.
hammered all the time.
Get a nap.
high school instructor that'll help you.
Message for lease busters. If you're stuck in a car lease and you want out, Lease Busters connects you with someone to take it over. No penalties, no buyout headaches. Instead of paying thousands to break your vehicle lease early, you can transfer it. It's Lease Busters, making that process simple. For more information, check out leasebusters.com. So it's about everyday people
Doing things.
Sticking up for you.
Take care of yourself.
Your
Don't
rights.
get yes. Stuck in a car lease. Thank goodness for Lease Busters. It's a great name.
Yeah, I know what they're
If
doing.
if that's what you're going to be
I
doing.
know what they're up to.
So what is it? With bottled water.
Didn't see that one coming.
It's weird. We're busting leases, silly.
Hello.
That's what we're doing over here. Not a lot of super chats, but we'll get to them after we take a look at our bets of the day.
Matinee start for Los Azulos today. So a little late, but we can in-game this one.
Bet 365. Hockey fans tired of waiting for the end of the game to get paid, ready to move on to the next puck drop. That's why Bet 365, official partner of the NHL, has 3-goal early payout. If the team you're riding goes up 3 goals at any point in the game, they'll pay your bet out early. Hockey moves fast, and now with 3-goal early payout, there's one less thing you have to wait around for. Bet 365. Download the app. See what early payouts all about. Must be 19 or older. Please play responsibly.
Jay's already in the bottom of the fourth. It was an 11:07 first pitch today, so we apologize. But we're hoping for Gosman to get lots of strikeouts. Freeland, less so. And Gosman to record the win. It is 1-0 bottom four. I can tell you your exact live in-game odds now because that's how powerful Bet365 is. The Jays right now minus 800 on the money line, plus 500 are the Rockies, and the run line of minus 2.5 pays minus 115 for the Blue Jays. As for the game tonight, Jackson talking about it all week. Can't wait for it. It's the Canucks in Denver, a mile high to face the Avs.
Loves those jerseys.
I'm definitely leaning on we'll see something similar to Monday with this bet. Avalanche to win by 3 or more. Won by 7 the other night. Kadri a point, Nelson a point, Nature's a point, McKinnon a point. It's a lot, and when you put it all together, it's plus 260. So we need point night.
Very nice.
Well, you're picking the right game.
Vancouver watch. Yeah, I mean, great. Did you say well, I'll finish this up and then we can talk about it. Bet 365. Download the app. See what early payouts all about. Must be 19 or older. Please play responsibly. Thank you, Bet 365. They were talking about us on Sakaris and Price.
Yeah.
Or we got we drew their attention.
Is that good?
It's not bad.
I like those guys.
We were just kind of saying they saw our clip about how Vancouver
unethical.
Yeah, they added the unethical. We just kind of said, looks like the fellows aren't their give a crap meter's pretty low here. It's not a lot of try that they've packed it in. And so Karras was saying, actually, guys, that was one of the better games. That's
as good as they've looked.
Or it's like that's just kind of that's what it is. Nothing.
That was
necessarily,
a 7 out of 10. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, nothing necessarily out of the realm for what we've been watching here based on that game. So anyway, that's
making it look easy over there.
They are.
Shame if the lottery balls didn't bounce their way.
Odds are they won't.
Odds are they won't.
75% chance of not picking first. I like it for them.
We'll do some super chats, I guess.
All of them?
All 2 of them. Son of a gun. Poor kids.
I feel like we're really letting the kids down at the youth centers of Calgary.
It's tough times.
Flames in place, so no handsome Dan.
Taxes go up.
Yeah, blame-o. What's his name?
Not hard to do that.
Yeah. Fellas! As a younger fan, can you give me a comparable D-man to 2004 Rhett Warner that played for the Flames post 2015? So a younger fan probably started watching the teams around 2015 forward. Who would it be?
Defense first, second pair, plays both sides. Is that fair representation?
I can do anything, yeah. Put me anywhere.
Run the power play, number 1 center. That's a good question.
From the Flames. Post 2015.
Weeks could play both sides, but Weeks is probably more offense than
Much better
defense.
skater and offense.
And
But the whole
you're-
league, like 2015 is a long time from when I was 04.
Prime red.
Like the league, it's a
The clutch and hold was your
kind of a different game. Yeah.
Like I'm just looking here, kind of the 15, 16 season. The name that really pops out to me is Jakub Noklado.
Oh, Knock Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He, Jyrki Jokipaka.
Yeah. Forever Flame.
Yeah.
Matt Barkowski wore your number. I remember that was a big deal.
Old Pat Seeloff with his one shift that season.
Did he get one shift?
He got one shift.
Then he went to Ottawa and concussed one of their stars. What an idiot.
Yeah, hit Clark
Jeez.
MacArthur in practice and
One of the
concussed
most
him.
beloved Senators. Oh, yeah, preseason. Bang.
Patrick Seeloff, one shift, -1. Keenan sat him, didn't play another shift, didn't play another game.
Happy trails, son.
Keenan
Was it not Keenan?
in 2015.
Oh, sorry, Hartley.
Yeah, Bobber. That would make more sense time-wise.
That would make more sense. Yeah, poor Patty Seeloff.
Would Tanev be a good comp?
I'd take that.
Tough, rugged,
Yeah. I don't
defense
mind being
first,
compared to Tanev. That's real
steady, massive booze hound. No, that's not Chris.
Oh,
Crazy person.
no, not to
Basement full of bottled water
No,
and
Not
batteries.
till you're done.
Right. Yeah. This is post playing. I like Tanev.
There you go, Thomas. So yeah, if you can Tanevish, you'll take that.
Hell yeah. Not
You
far
would
off.
you were more
Better
apt
than
to
Chris
maybe get into a tussle,
But the whole
Tanev
league,
never-
that was the league.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
league thing. That
Yeah.
wasn't.
but Tanev wasn't really a.
Well, and he had to at the end. I remember with his bad shoulder, he was tangled up with some of his in the Oilers series or something. You're like, that he is not right. Do not do this. Oh, bad shoulders, just like you.
Bad shoulders.
Yeah,
Still
It's the
good.
same guy.
Same guy.
Always wanted to play in Toronto, just like yeah.
Kenny's in $10. I hear a lot about the Ruck twins.
Mm.
Is it Basha paired with them helping them score so much, or are they making it easy for him? And if the twins, how can we get both of them if it's worth it?
Rhett likes twins. He told us yesterday.
Yeah.
They don't play him with the Twins all the time. So when they need something to get going, they do.
And again, the first half of the year, Basha wasn't even there.
No.
And they led the CHL in points, the entire CHL, the two of them, 1-2.
It's still staggering to me, and I'm not trying to take a shot. But 106 points led the CHL in points. Like, that's not.
Well, and you look at some of the guys that left to go play college. There's 5 or 6 mega studs like Porter Martone, Cole Reshny, Gavin McKenna. There's a lot of guys that you would have said
suppose,
could
yeah.
have been 100-point guys.
That's a good point.
I'm just to name a few.
Again, not a shot against the Twins. But
Now you're big on twins.
Mm-hmm.
What about Medicine Hat twins? Have you had a lot of experience for twins from Med Hat?
Sisters?
I'm just
I don't
They're
know what
brothers.
you're getting at.
I'm just wondering what kind of twins might be coming out of Medicine Hat. You know, Lethbridge, Prince Albert, Swift Current. You just never know.
Moose Jaw?
Different types, different
I don't know what the.
different horses, of course. Different.
You lost me. That one went zoom.
It's all right.
I think the Rock Twins would be good, though, if you could get them both.
Second rounders?
I don't know. What do
Yeah.
you put stock in? They won the freaking league in scoring.
That's where they see them sprinkled in late 20s into the 30s and 40s in most mocks.
Do you need to take both? Does it only make sense?
Take both.
But that's what I mean. Like, it only makes sense if you're going to take both, right?
I like the idea of taking both.
When you watch them, like I haven't seen a ton of these guys, but the highlights I've seen, they're playing off each other.
Big
It's Sedin-ish stuff. Obviously, not the you're going to be superstars or stars for a decade and go to a cup final, but like they know where each other are and they play off each other. That's a big part of their success. I think you would want both, but again, that's why the Flames feel like such a natural because they have so many picks in that range of the draft.
Then you have some jerk GM come in there.
No, we'll take the other one.
We'll take the other one. Well, what the hell? We took the first one. Well,
Trade for him.
Trade him for Wolf.
Yeah, F you.
Screw you!
Yep, F you. That's it. That's our super chats today.
You know what, Jack? You can watch some WHL hockey today
There you
if
go.
you don't like the
Yeah.
NHL.
Go over to Rhett's. Have a drink.
Yeah, you're
Have
not
some
excited.
steakhouse.
Steakhouse
Burgers.
burger. Oh, steakhouse good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
How was the show today?
I think it's some of the most fun we've had in a while.
It's hot to start.
It was hot.
Dregs really settled us down.
A lot of swearing.
Dregs was ready to roll. Yeah, Dregs was ready
Had
to roll.
8 F-bombs.
Yeah,
Temple
The
calmed
kids.
things down.
it did. It'll do
did.
that.
Yeah.
Are we doing the thing or
Yesterday.
I hate to go ruining it
rolling.
again, 'cause
Tanky?
guaranteed
Do the
we're not
tankathon?
winning.
Odds are even better today, Dean.
It's true. It did change.
it would have changed?
It's Rangers.
All right.
Rangers big win.
Just Sturgeon going down.
Yeah.
We're screw you, Markstrom. We're winning this thing.
It's the tankathon. It's a website.
Sure is, Dean.
Yep. It's a website.
You know what they know about?
And we click a button and what it says, we just cut. Yeah.
We're rolling. With
All
it.
right. Sounds good.
Good day yesterday.
So there it is.
Can
Vancouver.
we go back to the mock draft page? Because that's where we had the success yesterday. This shows the play. Remember that yesterday? How we switched on out?
I do.
Well, let's try that again. Down to 4th.
Blues win it. Big jump for them.
They've got the other Stenberg autos in their system. They have brothers.
Chicago moves up. Vancouver says we'll take
Oh
Keaton
my
Earhart.
God. McKenna and Bedard? That would not be fair. Cousins. Distant cousins.
Caleb Malhotra.
We get Caleb Malhotra every time.
Yeah, it feels like it. I love how Florida's going to get a top
Isn't that crazy?
5, 6, 7 pick.
Yeah. What kind of a heater would they need to get out of the top 10? I don't have the points in front
Well,
of
if they played Ottawa,
Play Ottawa every night.
it'd be fun.
helpful.
Take this down. Don't need any
Free
free ads
ads
for
now,
these.
Jack. Let's go.
Just kill this
vehicles.
fucker.
That's why we get kicked off.
All right.
Well, tomorrow, 85% chance of snow. A 95% chance that Pinder will be sitting in this room by himself.
It's probably best for everyone some days.
Yeah.
It'll be a game day for the Flames. Torts and the gang waiting for him down in Vegas.
Do you have any torts in the old board there?
Nah. I think I got balls, maybe.
Man, balls is good.
I think I got balls.
He's got balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Late jumper here.
Mhm.
Independent Alberta would like in.
Mm.
Fellas!
Oh,
How do you like your coffee? I like my coffee crisp.
so go ahead, finish it. Yep.
The Twin Sticks are a close second. Reese can kick rocks. Appreciate you guys and the YYC. YCC, sorry.
You're centers of Calgary.
I have been doing some reconnaissance, homework, whatever word you want to.
Oh, you nailed it.
Reconnaissance.
Yeah. Reconnaissance.
That's right.
And what I've done is when I'm at the rinks and they've got
Yeah.
the vending machines,
Mhm.
I go check it out.
Yeah.
Scouting.
I go check out. So last night I was at Indus. You been to the Indus?
I've been there, yeah.
You ever been to Indus?
You got to win this and in this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I checked out the vending machine.
Yep.
Did some reconnaissance
Reconnaissance.
and noticed how few of certain chocolate bars there were,
Yeah.
which makes you go, okay. well,
Did they have a big
this-
Turk in there or no?
There was no big
Mm,
Turk. They
interesting.
had all the main players. So the
Yeah.
Twix, the Reese, the Caramel, the
Coffee
Kit
Crisp.
Kat, the Coffee Crisp.
Oh,
They
yeah.
were all there.
The heavyweights are still in this
Some
tournament.
were, where they go.
Yeah.
A little shallower. Only a couple left.
Hot items.
We're kind of led to assume that when the person stocked the machine, they would have just
Fill 'em
Evie
all up.
Stevie.
fill them all up. That it would have been an Evie Stevie.
Well, it's an inexact science.
It is
but it's
inexact, yeah.
It's reconnaissance.
But it's science, yeah. Yeah. The chocolate championship continues. It rolls on. We dove headfirst into round number 2, the Elite 8. There's the matchups. Reese, Peanut Butter Cups versus Twix.
I think every one of those that are left was in that vending machine.
I'm telling you, the heavyweights are here. I don't know that we have a Cinderella amongst us.
Kit Kat versus something Jack blew right by it there. It's all right. Kit Kat and Snicks.
Like the other
Dig
button.
Jack, Jesus Christ.
Doesn't want to let me go back.
All right.
Just click it
It
on.
was a good day. Jack said the show was
Click it on.
fine.
Kit Kat and Snickers.
Yeah.
Caramel Coffee Crisp, Mars and O. Henry. Did you see the artwork I put in the drive this morning? There's some people really invested.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Was it your O. Henry
Right? Did you see it?
in the bowl?
Let's grab that.
Was it
to your point, like I don't like Reese's peanut butter cups. Jack, you were saying that's Reese. I don't get it. But then you talk to a lot of people. There's a lot of support for the Reese's peanut butter cups.
1 seed for a reason, boys.
1 seed for a reason. But they got their hands full.
Look at that.
Reese's versus Twix, the sweetest showdown in snack history. Based on that and that alone, who do you like?
Twix.
Looks like he's got a bit of a reach and height advantage, but Reese looks a little thicker.
Look at the pipes on Twix.
Yeah, ripped.
And also, look at how they spelt barn in the top left corner. Feel like this
Bad.
is some kind
Well,
of...
it's because that's inoffensive.
Yeah.
Bad.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna be careful.
No holds
And then it
barred.
says Baron Burner.
Only
Baron Burner.
15 cents.
It's an inexact science. We're back tomorrow. Have a day, everybody. See ya, buddies.